Mental health is important. If you are experiencing any level of mental distress or unease, please seek professional help. Therapists and psychiatrists are there to provide a safe and reliable space to process stress and difficult situations through various methods. They're there to provide preventative and post-care for such things. If you are experiencing a situation that requires immediate or emergency attention, please check the links below for crisis and emergency options. You can also find links below to charities that help children in need. Any help you can provide would be appreciated. Our social media, Ko-Fi, Throne, and Discord server are linked below as well. The Discord is a community gaming space with a completely optional section for Dungeons and Moogles.
Alright, Empower Word Meal is still going on. So please, if you have anything to spare, head over there. You can donate as little as 80 cents to help feed children and families in need. It is a huge deal, very awesome thing. And of course, comes with a little bit of free D&D content, including new species, an adventure module, maps, some fun stuff there. With that said, we can get started tonight, though. So, last session is very easy to recap. Basically, the first half of it was spent identifying and dividing out all of the loot from your previous adventure in Willowdale. And then the second was mostly just intergroup roleplay, resting, recovering over 4 days, and getting your long rest. Where we left off last time... Oh god, yes, no. Where we left off last time, everyone was sleeping, and Pious had heard a voice and followed it out into the woods, out towards a valley, where the booming voice declared that it was going to steal his power and position. Tonight, however, as all of you are sleeping, you wake up. And as you open your eyes and start to look around, you find yourself standing at the entrance of a gated town. You're on the south side from what you can tell. The moon is full and high in the sky. The buildings look gnarled and mangled, yet still sturdy. The gate itself looks like a massive guillotine, 20 feet tall and 10 feet across. The barred nature of the door is reminiscent of prison bars. The cobblestone of the wall around the town is textured like malformed skin, but still clearly made of some type of clay. You can hear the howls and snarls of animal-like creatures and the ghastly moans of the undead on the other side. The gate opens on its own, seemingly as a gargoyle statue atop the wall on either side feels and appears to be watching you.
Where the fuck are we?
I don't know. I like this place.
Looks welcoming.
Exploring.
As you all start
I wouldn't say that out
to each
loud.
other, as you all start talking to each other and kind of looking, you notice that each of you seems to be transformed or wearing some type of hyper-realistic costume. Twilight, although her shape seemingly unchanged, appears to be made out of ice, as if sculpted by the greatest artists in the land.
Oh, shit.
To embody beauty and power of the heavens. As she moves, her body flows like that of an ice golem. And there appear to be two wraths. The first has grayed and rotted skin, his eyes just holes that peer into an empty cavity behind them, with large wings, and all four limbs are strong legs that allow for quadrupedal or bipedal movement. The other, a decayed, dead body, chunks of flesh torn away, and his eyes glossed over, clouded white.
So,
Who's the other
basically, it's like a ice princess that's kind of like facing, or is it more like...
Twilight, you are the ice princess. And then there are two wraths alongside you. None of you see Tempest.
one? Who are you?
Wow.
One rat says to the other.
So, Tempest, he's looking at you as he speaks. The quadrupedal one, the one with the large wings, turns to, as far as you can tell, Tempest, yourself, and asks, who are you?
What the hell is this?
Oh, that's not the voice I expected to come from that. Gargoyle! Where are we? I'm not talking to you.
As you look up at the gargoyles, they don't seem to move or respond, but you do notice that shallow is the engraving, but Terrortown seems to be written across the top plaque of the gate. And you all get the idea that you've been transformed into the creatures that you would fear most.
Wrath is looking at Tempest again. Really? Me?
I don't even know. Why does it feel so dead?
Why does it feel so cold?
Probably has something to do with this place. Should we in?
Meh.
Okay, I'll take that as a yes. And Rat's gonna start.
Let's just fix this as soon as we can.
As you all
You know,
pass
let's
through
get
the gate, you see what appears to be the town square. Guillotines with dried blood on the blades are haphazardly strewn around. Carved jack-o'-lanterns seem to judge and mock you with their expressions, and the fountain in the center has a greenish liquid flowing through it. You see a large fortress-like building to the north. Dark clouds linger over it, and nothing else as lightning strikes down around it. Rolling hills to the east seem to be home to countless graves and mausoleums. To the west, you see houses and a single large residence in the center. Further north, past the dark clouds, you see a massive patchwork building with small towers hanging loosely on the sides every couple of floors. It stands a few dozen stories tall in the distance. You can see walking through the square a group of 4 vampires dressed in the most stereotypical black and red suits with cloaks, a werewolf in tattered commoner's clothes, a clown whose face has been skinned, and a group of 3 zombies, a man, a woman, and a child. Flying through the sky, you see 2 women on brooms, presumably witches from their long black dresses and pointed hats.
Excuse me.
Which one are you trying to stop?
I'm gonna wave to the family. Excuse me.
Yes? You're new in town, aren't you?
We are. We were actually wondering if there might be somewhere we should go first, being new here. A visitor center, maybe? Or...
So we're talking to the vampires, right? Or are we kind of just talking amongst each other?
Please.
The zombie family.
Oh, well, Moonlight Hill is always lovely this time of year. You just have to go through the boneyard to get there. Of course, given the time of year, I'm sure visiting the Pumpkin King would be absolutely fantastic as well.
I see available for visitation. I didn't want to assume.
I don't think he ever turns away guests, although he does get a bit preoccupied and forget people are there. I think he's at Dr. Frankenstein's, that building there to the north.
And she points over to the building with the clouds over them.
Perfect. Well, I will be sure to take your advice. Thank you very much.
She nods and the family continues about
I
their
think the
business.
guillotine. Let's go over there and explore that.
You mean the mini guillotines?
You passed through the guillotine. The guillotine was the gate, right?
Yes, there was the large one that was the gate, and then there are a bunch of them also just kind of strewn around, like normal-sized ones.
Go on, stick your head in it,
Wait,
Twilight.
I will.
I watch.
Are you genuinely going to stick your head in a guillotine?
Yes.
Pious would be so proud right now.
When
Roll a
you
concentration.
no save. You
Oh.
stick your head in, and to get your positioning right and everything, so you actually can. You have to get down on your knees, and putting your arms onto the dips on either side of the head space, and then it slams closed on you.
Shit.
And you all hear a disembodied voice basically shouting for everybody to gather around. And it begins to count down.
Oh, fuck.
Are you
5.
sure about this?
I'm gonna turn into an ant.
You turn
Did you
into
bring
an
popcorn?
ant and it successfully gets you out of the guillotine.
Sorry, folks. My friend has a poor sense of humor.
And there's a collective awe, and everyone kind of goes back to what they were doing again.
My question is, though, if I changed into the ant form, would I actually freeze, though?
You still seem to be made out of ice, like before.
Okay. She's gonna go back into human shape after that.
So that's one bad decision made.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Sure. I'm glad risking your life seems so cool.
Alright, moving on. Let's go.
All right.
I'm a fun.
Boneyard first, or should we go see the pumpkin?
Let's go to him first. Figure out why we're like this.
Sure. Sure, if anybody knows, it would be him.
Hopefully. Worst case scenario, we beat it out of him.
All right. Seems a little jumpy, but okay.
I am decayed.
It's just a costume.
I can feel myself poking myself.
And I thought turning into an ant would actually, help with the situation, but apparently it didn't. So I'm freaking out a little bit.
Unfortunate.
We're not carrying you.
All right. Well, come on. Let's go see this Frankenstein.
All right.
Hey, give me just a moment here real quick. I saved that in the wrong spot. Now, there it is. Putting the map up on the stream. Okay. So, as you approach the building and you begin to enter it, the door opening on its own as you approach, you find yourselves in a large room with doors on every side. Towards the back, you can see an operating table that appears to be built for creatures much larger than a standard human. The walls are lined with desks and bookshelves, papers are scattered messily around, Various flasks, vials, and beakers are filled with any variety of substances that you're unfamiliar with. A strange man in a wheelchair sits at a desk muttering to himself over some of the notes. The top part of his head seems to be attached with small clamps to the lower portion of it. He does not take note of your entrance, though.
Does this look like the pumpkin to you?
Yeah, everything else is fucked up. Who knows? Probably.
Did you say there's books?
Yes, hearing you say pumpkin is amazing, but I'm guessing it's part of my cutting out. It's Pumpkin King.
I know. I'm just shorted.
Okay. I wanted to make sure. Yeah, there's plenty of books around. All of them seem to be various scientific books on things like the anatomy of monsters or how the breath attacks of dragons work, necromancy, that sort of stuff. Few books on alchemy as well.
Excuse me, sir.
Huh? What? Go away. I'm far too busy to talk right now.
I'm sorry, just one question before we do. Are you the Pumpkin King?
Me, the Pumpkin King? Don't be absurd. Does it look like I have a giant pumpkin for a head?
Yes.
No, it doesn't. Would you know where to find him?
He was talking to Necromia a little bit ago. I don't know where they went. Damn that girl. She's always running off when I need her.
Is there something we could assist you with?
Well, the newest potion I'm working on to make sure this year's festivities are as grand as possible is missing something. I can't quite place my finger on it. I'm trying to distill pure fear.
Oh.
It's missing fear?
Well, yes, in a sense. I've tried everything. I've tried spiders and eyeballs and screams, but I can't find that last ingredient that it needs.
Probably coming from me.
What?
I'm terrified. I don't like being in this costume.
Costume? What are you talking about?
This ice thing that I'm in. I don't like it.
You really are just wasting my time. Please, get out.
Our apologies. Thank
Necromia,
you.
she's out at the boneyard right now. Actually, could you go retrieve her for me?
Of course. It would be our pleasure. Come on.
He kind of just immediately goes back to the books, acting as if you were never there in the first place.
It's like we're going to the boneyard after all.
Looks like it.
Tempest, are you okay?
What direction is that?
That way, they pointed. The kind zombie pointed out.
Then we go that way.
Onward!
As you head back out into the guillotine square, you can see that there is a pathway off to the northeast that heads that direction.
When there's a regular egg.
Can you repeat that? My brain did not process that.
Yeah, mine didn't either. What?
I was going to say rotten egg, but rotten eggs would be like commonplace around here, right? That would be a regular egg.
Okay.
I think you're in the wrong holiday. This is
Sure.
like, spooky stuff. Not like finding Easter eggs, dude.
No, you're absolutely right.
As you enter the boneyard area, you can see rolling hills stretch out in front of you, and the tombstones are all unorganized and randomly placed everywhere. There's no clear paths through the area, and from several of them, you can even see a hand or a foot sticking out from the ground. And kind of all around, there are these incorporeal ghosts and ghouls just moaning and floating around aimlessly.
Should we ask around? Maybe if someone knows. What's her name again? Arachidnia?
Necromia.
Necromia. Should we ask the residents?
I mean,
They seem helpful enough.
sure. I guess we can. You want me to do the talking?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Right. Well, alright. I'm gonna go over to the nearest ghoul or body, corpse of any kind.
As you start to approach the nearest creature you think you could speak to, you feel one of the hands under the ground beneath you just grab your ankle. And you can feel it pull down as it pulls itself out and just screams, "Boo!" in your face.
Oh, hello. Can I ask you a question?
Or is that just
It
for
nods
him?
his head yes.
Do you know Necromia?
He nods his head again.
Can you point towards her? Do you know where she is?
You see him kind of like his posture change, almost like he's disappointed that you're not more scared. Or who are playing along, and he lifts a hand and he points it out towards a mausoleum a few hundred feet away. It looks like the door's open from this distance.
Down at him with his disappointed gaze, and I wink to him and I go, "Oh shit, it's a zombie!" And I start running off in that direction.
You can hear his jaws clamping together and chattering as if laughing.
Oh, well, have a
Tempest,
good
wait.
rest. Follow along.
Yes.
Okay. As you approach the mausoleum, you can hear faint crying coming from inside of it.
Alright, one of y'all has to handle this one.
I can hardly hear our DM.
There's crying coming from the mausoleum. That was the last thing I heard.
Yes,
Yeah.
crying
Like,
coming from the mausoleum.
Wrath is going to turn to the two of you. Look, I'm not very good at this kind of stuff. One of y'all is going to have to handle this.
cry?
Someone that sounds sad, yes.
Or, you know what? Do a
What was
whimpering dog. I can do a whimpering dog. Like,
That doesn't help.
okay. You try it then.
Tempest, and Rat's going to place both hands on your shoulders. It's on you. You're going to have to talk to her.
Yeah, I can do that. We are so screwed. Alrighty.
Just reassure them and tell them we can help them with whatever problem they're having. And hope to God we can.
That is contingent on whether I can even interact with them. Alright. Going in.
Dun 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 dun.
So as you slowly make your way down the staircase into this mausoleum down below, you find yourself at the bottom and you see what looks to be the leg of a life-sized doll kind of poking out from one of the God, what's it called? The spot where they put the bodies.
The chamber?
I'm sorry, a what doll?
A life-sized doll. And it sounds like the crying is coming from where that leg is poking out from.
Not.
Hello? You good?
You hear just the slightest gasp from the voice as the crying stops, and you notice the leg pull itself in rapidly to finish hiding itself.
We know you're there. We could hear you from outside.
You see what appears to be a woman kind of stand up. She's about 6.5 feet tall as she comes out from behind, and you look at her, and she appears to be almost like a doll made from patchwork cloth and materials, and not like professionally made almost, despite her immense height. Oh, I don't like to be a bother to anyone. I'm sorry.
No bother. If anything, we're in need of assistance and we're following a trail. And you're just the person we need right now. But how can we help you?
It's just, I'm worried about Jack. He's so preoccupied with making this year's festivities better than the last, and he's been working with Dr. Frankenstein to try making a pier distilled fear, but I'm worried that if they do, that nobody's gonna have any fun with it. They'll be too scared.
Looks around.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
scared.
Is being scared not the point?
Well, it is, but there's scared fun, and then there's just scared.
Shrugs.
Twilight, you're up.
So, Jess, you were going really in and out. I was catching every other word. Basically, give me like a small recap. Sorry.
She's worried because someone called Jack is possibly taking things too far for this year's festivities in trying to work with Dr. Frankenstein to create pure distilled fear. She's worried that with that, everyone will be too scared and no longer enjoying the spookiness.
There's only one thing to fear, and that's fear itself.
Which is what they're trying to distill. Maybe we can have a word with Jack. Do you know where he is?
Well, I was trying to talk to him, and then he ran off towards Moonlight Hill.
Go follow him then. Can you point the direction?
She walks past all of you to head out of the mausoleum.
Follow.
You see her point out towards a hill that doesn't seem to have any graves on it. Instead, the ground itself seems to almost come to a point and then reach out of the ground like a large tentacle that's curved and then drooping down.
Well, we should head there right away, I think, yes?
Yeah. Can we take the life-size doll with us?
Nope.
Damn. You know how awesome that would be to change into? Come on. A wild shape into that thing? Oh, come on.
That's a person.
She's not an animal.
What's up with you and kidnapping? This is like a reoccurring theme here.
It just sounded like fun. Being 6 feet tall? Hell yeah.
Anyway, we'll head that way. Thank you.
But please do be careful. Just past Moonlight Hill is where the boogeyman lives.
Ooh.
Right. We will keep that in mind. Not go past the hill.
Finally. Something you're good at.
I'm just gonna pull out a sucker and just give it to her and say, here, you might need this to kind of cheer you up a little bit.
As you, in your general cheerful demeanor, go to hand it to her, it's a bit too forceful and you knock her hand off.
I what?
You knock her hand off. Like you just cause the stitching to tear and her hand falls off. And it kind of starts scuttling away on its own and she immediately gives chase.
Curious woman, that is.
Somehow that's the most normal thing we've seen so far.
I should probably help her with that.
Come on.
Yep. See, Jack. Should we try to convince him to not make it so scary? Or we'd have to convince 2 people of that, right?
I'm confused by the logic. Isn't the point of scary to be scary?
That's what I thought too. I'm also a little bit turned around with it. I wonder how the rest of the citizens feel. Maybe I should go and ask that zombie that grabbed my leg.
Heck, he's pretty chill.
Yeah, it was pretty chill. Didn't say much, but
Can you remember which grave it was?
probably. Maybe not. This is all, I'm assuming, on the way towards the hill.
So you won't be passing by where the grave was with the one who jumped out at you, but you could have definitely been talking along your way towards Moonlight Hill.
Hey.
Yeah, rat's heading that way.
As you kind of get within the area and you see a handful of graves kind of spread around the area, none of them coming within about 30 feet of the particular spot that's coming out of the ground, you can hear a somber melody of a man singing a lament of his own powerlessness, his inability to find what he's truly looking for. And you can see a 7.5-foot tall skeleton dressed in all black, wearing a crown with what appears to be the face of a jack-o'-lantern carved into a pure obsidian stone set in the center of it. As he steps onto that tentacle-like protrusion, continuing to sing, and you see it kind of spring to life and start raising and turning almost into a bridge heading out into another area as he continues to walk along it out that direction.
Do you think that's our man?
Yep. And you can't tell me this isn't a dream at this point.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard a real-life musical just happening like this.
Yeah, we're not signed up for depression. I'm not sure how we're going to deal with this.
I think it's kind of nice.
Doesn't sound like he, Oh, yeah, that's Jack the Pumpkin King, I see. Doesn't sound like he wants to make it more scary at all. It sounds like he just wants something different.
Do we just go up to him or do we let him finish?
I don't know, this might take a few minutes.
Raph, you have that Easter egg, right?
What?
Go hand it to him.
What Easter egg?
I thought you said you had like an egg or something.
No?
You mentioned egg. You did mention egg.
Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Where's Kentucky? What is this guy singing about?
A probable cause of change.
So,
Saying this at all.
you said you were following him, right?
Yeah, from a distance, just listening to him sing.
After a couple of minutes, like he's finished singing, and you find yourselves in a forest. All of the trees are dead and decaying. All of them a black oak, and you can see him, but you can't hear him. And at this point, as he's finished singing, and he seems to be talking to the ghost of a dog that's kind of floating around him.
I think it's been bingo.
I'm gonna look around. Does it look like anyone else is around him, or is it just the dog?
Just the dog.
Okay.
Let's approach him.
Yep. I'm gonna move forward. Excuse us. Jack, was it?
Maybe that's not his name.
Did I not come
Hello?
through?
No.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Somewhat.
Ah, yes, Jack, the Pumpkin King.
Very fancy title. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Wrath. I'll hold out a hand to shake.
He seems to get distracted almost immediately and starts getting unreasonably close to both you and Tempest, your faces, and kind of going back and forth.
How curious. Are you twins?
No, I call this a curse.
Close enough.
Maybe that's what I've been missing. Sibling rivalry.
That's just gross. It's wrong.
Not just.
You think sibling rivalry will change your view on Halloween?
It
Or-
could. Anything could. I mean, a few years ago, I had a run-in with the Sandy Claus. Completely changed the way I looked at things. And yet, still feels like there's something missing from my life.
What have you tried so far?
Well, we've tried decapitations, we've tried jump scares like coming out of graves, and of course there's the monster that hides under your bed. Even one year we even tried to work with the boogeyman, incorporate all the bugs into it. But people didn't seem to enjoy that very much.
Ugh.
Is there anything they have enjoyed more than the others?
Not really, honestly. I think it's just a matter of always having something new. Do the same thing over and over again, people start to get bored, and then we try something new, and people would enjoy it again.
What was the last thing you incorporated that did bring a fresh sense of spirit to it?
He just said that. It was the Santa Claus.
Oh,
No,
sorry.
we didn't incorporate him so as much as kind of like gifts, this thing called trick-or-treating.
What if?
I have the perfect thing. She's just gonna pull out a sucker and just hand it to him.
Just like that. Those are the types of little treats we'd hand out.
Well, maybe it's an activity that you can do, or something. Well, I see how you. Yeah, never mind. I see how you would have tried that with guillotines. What if it were less lethal?
Like pretending to do something like a guillotine, but not actually doing it, maybe?
Or maybe pretending to do something else that would be funner to watch from all standpoints. Maybe you all pretend to be each other, and it's a mystery as to who is who that night.
Now that's creepy.
Yeah. That could be interesting, but it would be hard for me to pretend to be just about anybody else. I'm nearly 3 heads taller than everyone. 7 in some people's cases.
Well, the ones who are shorter pretending to be you would make up for that. They could wear stilts.
What's a stilt? Like, do we know what stilts are in this world?
Assume so.
Yeah, you know what stilts are. Those are
Okay.
not a modern invention.
I thought they were.
Anyways, continuing on.
Just
Yeah,
an
he does
idea.
seem to be very intrigued.
Or maybe you could pretend to be things that are not from around here, foreign things, creatures that are only spoken about in legend and things like that.
You know, I got it. He can be us.
You could be us.
Yeah. He can be us, and we can be him.
You lost me.
Well, that could be interesting, but
Whoops, got such waste. Well, that could be interesting, but I think you're a bit too cheerful to be able to embody the terror that is the Pumpkin King. Little ice woman. Actually, what are all of your names?
Well, that's Wrath.
I am.
That's Tempest. I'm obnoxious.
Good.
Twilight.
Those names, actually, the way you said them, kind of reminds me of Hack, Slash, and Kill. Oh, those 3 children are always getting into so much mischief.
Hack, slash, and kill?
Yes, Hack,
Pranksters.
Slash, and Kill.
Pranksters, are they?
Oh, the best of pranksters. Sometimes they take it a little bit too far, though. Usually it's because of the boogeyman, though. Pretty sure that man wouldn't know fun if it was shoved down his throat.
He doesn't seem the type, no.
Should we beat sense into him?
We can beat fun into him. I can give him some lollipops.
I don't think he
Anyway.
would enjoy those.
Probably not.
I mean, at the moment at least, he doesn't seem to be causing any trouble. Although it is a little bit of a concern. He's been quiet for quite some time.
Sure, he's just enjoying the peace and quiet.
One can only hope.
We did have a bit of a message for you as well, Jack.
Oh, who from?
Frankenstein. Sorry.
Does he mean my assistance again?
Right.
She wanted to make sure you didn't take the fun out of the holiday by injecting too much fear into it. So be sure to keep others in mind as well whenever experimenting with this.
You're right. I shouldn't have been so dismissive of Necromia. After all, she's been right many times before. I think I should head back to Dr. Frankenstein's. I have some new ideas thanks to you, my new friends.
It's been our pleasure. Maybe we'll come back with you and see what you're working on, if that's okay.
That sounds delightful. Well, let's go.
Onward.
So we're following him?
Yeah, unless you don't want to.
Oh,
I'm
Ugh,
actually
excuse me.
surprised it's a cat and dog fight right now.
A dog fight?
A cat and dog fight. Because I'm a cat.
where did you get put?
Your
Stop
your
picking
your
the things
cat
you
is
find
not
along
with
the
you.
way.
It's not? I thought it was.
No, Your cat is not with you right now.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's right. It's not. My bad. My bad.
Anyways, the Pumpkin King kind of bounds off. Not quite what you would call sprinting, but definitely not just walking. Because of his incredibly long legs, he is quickly gaining distance on you if you're not sprinting to keep up. Even just a little bit faster than your walking speed, Tempest.
Ugh, is this what you guys always feel?
I'm jogging in time with Tempest. Yeah, pretty much.
I'm using my boots of speed.
He's
Keep
not
up.
going that fast. You just need to actually dash along.
Okay, I'm
A good healthy jog. As you get back into town and reach Guillotine Square again, you notice there's a rather large number of moths fluttering around the square now, as well as a handful of very large caterpillars that seem to be crawling along the various walls and even along the edge of the fountain in the middle.
That's interesting.
Cute little caterpillar. Where do they come from? Because I don't think they were here when we came here. When we came back through here.
Jack, is this something you've been working on?
He doesn't seem to take heed of your words as he continues going straight for Dr. Frankenstein's.
Remember, they said something about the boogeyman and the insects, right?
Something along those lines.
It's a cute little bug.
Keep your eyes open. Might not all be as it seems.
As you catch up to Jack and get through the threshold into Dr. Frankenstein's, you can hear that Dr. Frankenstein is already shouting towards Jack.
Damn it, Jack! The potion that distilled fear, that prototype, it's missing! Where did it go? Do you think Necromia ran off with it?
Oh, don't be silly. The last time she did that, it was such a big problem that I don't think she'd ever do something like that again.
Is
The
anything to
two
do
of
with
them,
caterpillars outside?
Caterpillars? What do you mean? There shouldn't be any bugs in town.
It's quite a few of them.
This reeks of the boogeyman. Did a lot of you think that you could maybe just go check in on him? I'll stay here and
Sure.
try to help Dr. Frankenstein find that distilled fear. I'm certain he must have just misplaced it. He does this all the time.
Well, maybe you could send someone also to find Necromia. Make sure she's safe as well. But yes, I think we'll go pay a visit to the boogeyman.
he kind of nods at you, and you notice the ghost art from before kind of floating away from them and going out the door.
Nod and then start bringing his mail.
Okay. So you're heading to the boogeyman's lair. So you head back out to the boneyard and over to Moonlight
Necromia
Hill
said it
again.
was this way on the other side of that hill.
Yep. Sorry, I was having issues with my stuff for a moment there. It's being annoying tonight. Where is it? Scroll up. So as you... Hello, car. As you head back out and you follow that bridge path again over Moonlight Hill and reach the hinterlands again, you can see out towards the west of where you are that large tower sticking out from the ground still.
The creepy tower. Of course. Where else would you put a boogeyman?
I bet it's Pious.
You think Pious is the boogeyman?
No, it was the tower.
You think Pious is the tower that they stuck the boogeyman in?
Yes.
You know, I hate that it makes sense.
It does make sense. It does make sense because he is a tower. We figured that out.
Yeah, I can't dispute that. Come on, let's go
Okay,
get him.
yay. Something we can't dispute. I win the argument. Yay!
Never an argument.
So, as you travel through the hinterlands trying to get over there, you do find yourselves at a slight impasse as you come up to a river that's about 20 foot wide. You can't tell how deep. It seems to be running with the same green liquid that was coming out of the fountain in the center of town.
What do you think that is?
I don't know, but I'm not swimming it.
Go over to the fountain and does it look like it's made of stone? Does it look like it's eating into the stone at all?
So the fountain in the center of town had the same water. This is a river right here.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So does it look like it's eroding any more than a typical river would, as if acidic by nature?
No. So you were asking about if the river looked acidic. No, it doesn't. What was after that?
You said it's 20 feet wide?
Yes, 20 feet wide.
Twilight, can you still fly? Tempest, can you fly like that?
So she
it will
lacks
start flapping.
wings, Tempest.
Why?
So, Tempest, you lack wings, and as you try to use the wings you should have, they are definitely not there. Your body has morphed and changed.
I
Makes
don't
it a
like
little
this.
more
Kind of natural.
difficult.
Voice mod and dubbing AI both completely closed. Hopefully, shit will chill here.
Interesting.
You lack wings, as you are a dead wrath who has no wings. Twilight, you still have wings, and they do seem to function as you try to use them. And Wrath, you do have wings now, in this Draco Lich form.
Oh, I try and fly up.
It works.
This is fucking cool. Is this how you feel all the time?
Yeah.
I was talking to Tempest.
Yeah, for the most part.
Alright, well, that makes it easy enough. Come on. And I'll fly down and bundle Tempest up. And then fly over.
Just hang in there.
It's a human kite!
A human kite. Okay, yeah, you're able to cross the river without any type of issue, flying over it like this.
I'm gonna turn around and just dip my finger in it.
It feels like normal water.
Somehow that makes it creepier.
Well, like what Captain Flowers would say, let's drink it or lick it.
Please do. I cannot wait to see this.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll lick it.
It tastes like the purest of mountain spring water.
It's glacier. It's glacier water.
Oh, are you scared of it?
A little.
That's fair, I guess. Come on, let's get out of here.
As you get closer and closer, and you begin to lose sight of the tower through the tree line because of the different angle you're coming at it from at the moment, you hear what sounds like three small children, two separate boys and a little girl. Ooh, new monsters. How about we play a game?
And what game is that?
So cute.
Wrath, make a dexterity save.
Not good. 12.
You see what looks like almost like a magic 8-ball with a little wind-up unit on the side, and the top of it is flat, like it could pop open, almost like a jack-in-the-box. And you notice as it flies towards you, eventually it turns just enough that you can see a burning wick on it. And when it makes impact, it just explodes, and you take 11 fire damage.
Oh, shit!
You okay there, buddy?
Yeah. That wasn't nice, children.
So you see them all at this point. One looks like just a little devil, another is just like a little skeleton, and the third appears to be a witch, as they all kind of sprint around and change positions. They are clearly faster than Tempest.
I'm not cool with that.
We're not trying to stop you or anything. We just want to get to the tower, if you don't mind.
Oh, you want to get to Mr. Oogie Boogies. The Boogeyman doesn't like guests.
Well,
Not guests.
Twilight,
Yes.
make a dexterity save.
Oh shit. What did I do? Let's see. Okay. I gotta get out of the map. Nice roll. Did my dexterity go up?
No. 23. You're good. As you see another one of these toy bombs kind of come at you, and you duck to the side just in time, and when it hits the ground behind you, it kind of bursts with bright light instead of flames.
hey, this is getting kind of dangerous. You'll stop that.
As they continue kind of zooming around, like even taking different positions on like all sides of your flanks, they're all just laughing. No discernible words or anything in it. They seem to be enjoying what they're doing.
How close do they come to us?
They seem to be staying at least like 20 feet away as they're running around.
I'm gonna try and teleport and catch the little devil.
Are we still in the air?
No,
could be.
we landed.
Yeah, if you want to still be in the air, you can be, Twilight.
Well, I mean, I was thinking that they were throwing it up at us.
Throwing it up horizontally doesn't really change it.
Yeah. No.
Go ahead and roll an athletics check then. Wrath.
Oh, I'm not. If we're not down on the ground, if we're just down on the ground, then I'm down on the ground. I was with them. I just thought we were in the air.
No, be on the ground.
Yeah, I'm on the ground with you guys.
he got a 16. As you teleport and you reach down to grab him, he just kind of like ducks down to like half his size and slides away, and then starts running again.
I've had it, children!
The next one they throw, I'm gonna catch it and chuck it back at them, I swear.
Well, you are the next target. Except this time, it is a small rock.
I'm gonna pelt a child, I swear.
So it doesn't hit.
We'll do it.
It's the little devil child kind of pulls out this slingshot and just slings a rock at you with it. Not to any effect, though.
Oh, it's about to kick in on my monk training.
Your 2 levels of monk don't give you deflect missiles, does it?
Nope.
Unfortunate.
I thought that was... Damn, I thought that was half my levels.
No, you've got 2 levels of monk. Most of it's fighter.
Ah, alright, beat the children.
So you're trying to run after one of them and attack?
At least punt him.
Jesus.
At least try to punt him. Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit for an unarmed strike then. 30. That is quite the hit.
Damn.
So you end up running up to the little skeleton boy, and you just punt him through the air. He had moved around to basically away from the tower, so you punt him the opposite direction of where you're trying to go. As he just kind of flies through the air, still giggling.
Oh, I think I heard a splash. I call that a success.
Oh, that's so terrible.
None of this is real. I don't feel bad. Right?
I don't know.
Which one did you actually hit? The skeleton or the,
Skeleton.
Was it the skeleton?
Yeah.
Alright. Twilight, Raph, both of you roll dex saves.
Oh, better. 25.
Alright. 9.
9.
So, Raph, you managed to duck your head to the side as another firebomb then explodes on the other side of you. Twilight, this time you take it to the face and it just sparks and stuns you for a round. So basically you're standing there dazed and disoriented for a little bit.
Try and teleport and grab whichever one threw that one. The one that hit her.
Okay. Go ahead and roll another athletics check. And what is Tempest doing?
Just trying to spot them? I don't know.
I mean, they're not terribly difficult to spot as they're running around you. But there's still the little devil boy and the witch girl.
Whichever one Rat's not going for, that's my next target.
Alright, what are you trying to do to them? Scythe, punt?
Oh, I do have my scythe.
Yes, you do.
Nice. Yep, no, fuck it, I'll take out the scythe since I now know I have it. I'm not playing anymore. And I'll go for the other.
Okay, roll your to hit. Wrath, what was that, athletics?
13.
18?
13.
13. So you're going after the little witch girl, and she ducks down past you, but you manage to grab her hat as she's dodging you.
Aha! Your hat! You'll need to stop if you want it back!
Tempest, your scythe swing misses, but you manage to catch the red clothing that the devil boy's wearing and kind of slice into it, tearing it a bit. And the two of them both start pouting. Not fair! Not nice! You're not supposed to destroy our costumes! Ah! And they just start running off back towards the river where you punted the other one, away from the tower.
Wrath is left, just slack-jawed, mouth open, holding the hat in front of him, like, okay. And he just drops it on the ground.
You know what?
You
Let
tried
them
to-
get over it.
You tried to kill a kid. What's wrong with you?
This is different.
Is it?
Yes. When this is all said and done, I will have no memory of it.
I sure hope you're right. Try and kill any more kids, please.
I heard try and kill.
You better not, I swear.
Maybe
You'll
this
pay
place
for
just
it in
needs
other
a,
ways.
maybe
So-
this place just needs a reaper.
So one of the women in the group is trying to kidnap children, and the other's trying to kill them. What a lovely
Yep.
party we have.
Wrath is over here trying to be nice.
Nice was an option?
It's always an option.
Not with these types.
What do you mean, children?
There are different types. These barely constitute.
Kids are kids. Doesn't matter. They always have the chance to grow into somebody else.
Let's just go kill the boogie. Beat the boogie. Talk to the boogeyman.
We're just there to see what's going on. How far away does the tower look?
At the moment, you can't see it, but based on the amount of travel we've done, you're probably only a couple of minutes away. It's not terribly far, more than likely.
Am I still dazed?
No, you're coming back too, as this conversation was happening.
Well, come on. We're not that far away now.
So, as you exit the tree line, and you find yourself almost like in a large valley-like space, wide open except for this tower ahead of you. And you notice that it's not really a tower, and more of just a single massive rock spike coming out of the ground. Down towards the base, it looks like it's about 100 feet wide, and you'd guess something around 50 feet up at the top. And you can see a wooden path built onto the side of this rock, spiraling upwards. Those towers you had seen before, off the sides of them, each standing on this the wooden path as it goes up. And the entire area is just completely barren outside of the massive swarms of insects everywhere. There are spiders, there are caterpillars, there are moths, there are butterflies, there are ladybugs, there's giant praying mantises, just about any type of insect or arachnid you could really think of. Even some little phase spiders running around.
Ugh. Not a
That's
fan.
just disturbing.
Do we just step on them?
So we're at the base of the tower?
You're a couple hundred feet away from the tower itself.
We just move along.
Look, it's a
Attack,
chicken
it's free game.
ladybug!
And there goes Twilight.
Oh, look how cute the little ladybug is.
Come on, Twilight. Leave the bugs alone.
Okay.
All right. As you climb this tower, you notice that those couple of hanging rooms along the way seem to be about like what you would say like every other story list, like the second floor, fourth floor, sixth floor, eighth floor. And as you get to the first one, you notice that the wooden path goes around the wooden room, because the room is built directly on to the spike. So the path itself has to go away from the spike around the room, allowing you to just not interact with that room if you'd like.
Should we check all the way up? Or do we think he's at the top?
That seems too predictable.
Oh, we
Sure,
might as well at
at the
least
top.
just take a peek, though, right?
Wait.
What if he's hiding something down here?
I can actually... I know I have like a spell that I can cast to kind of help me see like objects. Yeah, like hidden objects.
Locate object?
Or be locate person.
Can't remember if you have locate object or locate creature. Let me
think I
double
have-
check. Come on, load.
I think I have them both. I haven't switched out my spells in a while.
You do have locate creature.
Yeah.
And basically this entire tower is within its range, so if you were to cast it looking for Oogie Boogie, if he's here, you'll find him.
Do you want me to cast it, or do you want to keep just kind of opening up doors?
Oh, we're looking for something in particular anyway, right?
I thought we were looking for Rudy.
We were looking for the potion or whatever they were working on.
The
That was stolen.
distilled fear.
Yeah, that's true. And I can actually do locate object.
Maybe we should locate that instead.
Okay. Locate object!
So as the magic takes shape and you can sense out where it is, you don't detect the distilled fear anywhere in this tower.
It's not here.
Well, maybe he knows where it is.
Well, when we first arrived into the town, we went into I can't remember the building, what it was called, but there was a lot of potions on there.
That's
Might
where
be
the
there?
potion is missing from. It's supposed to be
Ah.
there, but it went missing.
Oh.
I'm gonna go over and just open this door and look in.
All right. Tempest, Twilight, have the two of you been walking fairly close? The platform itself is only like 6 feet wide, so it's almost in like a, single file line. But have you been walking close to him?
Yeah, I would say not like super close, not like shoulder to shoulder, but following.
Yeah, following. Wasn't much question.
Okay. Then all three of you need to make a strength save.
I don't know my strength. Can you look it up?
Yep, roll a d20 there, Twilight.
My phone just died.
Oh, no.
that right? No.
You missed the
I just-
space between roll and 1d20. So, Wrath, what'd you get?
13.
13? 18? 13 for Twilight after bonus. Tempest, you're the one that resists the longest before bad stuff happens. When you open the door, you see this large hole, basically, that just goes straight into the rock. And you immediately feel this powerful suction pulling you all in. In Twilight Wrath, you're pulled in fairly easily as you can't get your grip down to resist it. And Tempest, you're resisting and you're trying, but finally it pulls you through. And you find yourselves kind of like on a water slide, but in reverse as you're launched upwards and spit out from one of the rooms higher up. And over the edge, plummeting to the ground.
Can I try to save my landing?
Yes, you are all, let's see, 8th story, about 12 feet per floor. Let me open the calculator. You're about 96 feet up in the air when you're launched out.
Oh, shit!
Yeah, I definitely want to do like an acrobatic thing here. Or I'm like thrown out, but I'm like doing flips and everything. You know, like landing gracefully.
Okay, you're going to try to parachute roll?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, give me an acrobatics. Tempest, what are you doing as you're launched out?
Okay, let's see if my phone. See if my phone recovered.
Not much I can do in the air except try to land gracefully.
I'm gonna try and catch her and fly.
All right, Wrath, go ahead and roll an athletics then.
Please be better.
Twilight,
Fine,
your
much better.
acrobatics is a +6.
Okay. Yeah, I just realized I got a new phone, and Rogate and my character sheet are not on the new phone.
Delightful.
Oh, of course.
Wrath, what'd you get on the athletics? 21? That is more than good enough. You are able to scoop up Tempest and kind of fly. And since you're up there and you catch yourself rather quickly, you do take note that this is the 4th of the rooms on the way up that you came out of. So the first and 4th are connected to each other. And there's only 2 more above that, for 6 in total. Twilight, as you go to tumble on the ground and try to soften your impact, you do remember that you have wings and could have just not fallen to the ground. Instead, you're reducing the fall damage by trying to tumble. And you are still going to take 66 damage.
Holy
for
shit!
28.
Oh my gosh. That hurt.
Yeah, and all of you see her, or Tempest and Wrath, the two of you see her just plummet to the ground and then just tuck and roll as if that's somehow going to save her.
Huh. Thought I was gonna forget about these things. These are nice.
Yeah, wish I had mine.
You'll get them back soon enough, don't worry.
When this nightmare ends.
This nightmare before Christmas?
God, I'm coming for you next.
That is unsettling. Luckily, I can lock the door and have the key to the garage in it with me. That should protect me for the night.
I'm gonna fly us over to the second door.
All right. So you head down in elevation, back down to what would be the 4th floor and the second of these doors. Tempest, or Twilight, after you do gracefully land, it's just not enough to prevent the damage in full. What do you do after you stand back up? You do see that Wrath and Tempest are heading down towards that 2nd floor.
She kind of just looks around her going, okay, making sure that nobody saw her, and she just kind of nonchalantly just tries to catch up with them.
All right. So you fly up and you meet them there at the 2nd door.
All right, y'all back up this time. I'm gonna wait for them to get sufficiently back before I open this one.
Okay. As you open the door, you see on the other side, it looks almost like it's just lined with teeth, like a big mouth.
Nope. Boom. Door slams.
Which explains why the 18 misses, as it tries to launch out to bite you.
Whoa!
Can we notice that?
Yes, well, you don't see the teeth, because you wouldn't be at an angle to do so, but you do notice him go, nope, not that one, and kind of stumble back a little as he slams the door closed.
What was
it?
That was a mouth of a room trying to bite me.
I just start yelling at the tower, going, "That's not nice, Pious! That's not nice to bite friends!"
Do you think Pius's biggest fear was the tower, and that's why he's... Anyway.
I think trying to eat his friends, that would be the his fear.
Maybe. Well, let's go see the next one. Unless anyone has any other ideas, I'll go up and do the same for the...
We could fly up there. Why don't we just fly and then
I don't know which door the boogeyman is in.
Do you want me to do locate creature?
If you want to spend another spell slot.
They are higher level spell slots that you're using.
Meaning we can't cast them as often?
Correct.
Correct.
Oh, okay. No, maybe I don't. Let's just keep doing what we're doing.
Okay.
Don't open the fourth one, but if you want to go take a look at the fifth one while I'm looking at this one.
So,
Speed
don't open
it
the
up.
fourth one?
The
Well,
fourth one
is where we got spit out from. Whenever
Okay.
we opened the first one.
I'm going number 1.
You already did number 1. That's the one that sucked you up and spit you out number 4. Number 2 was the bitey room. There's 3, 5, and 6. Wrath is going to 6 and suggesting that if you want, you can go check out 5.
I'm
Or
going to
6. Okay. So, Wrath, Tempest, the two of you get to number 3 before she gets up there to number 5. Tempest, are you hanging back still?
Yep.
Okay. Wrath, I want you to roll a dexterity save and an extra D11 for me.
Dexterity save is an 8. And you said a what?
D11.
Also an 8.
Dun, 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 dun. Darn me for not having this open. Come on. Open up quickly. Why you gotta be a jerk like that? It's taking forever to load. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A noxious cloud of gas sprays out of it, engulfing you, and you don't step away fast enough, taking 22 poison damage.
I'm going to use a legendary resistance given to me by the mask.
All right. You avoid the damage.
Oh, shit! Oof. Not that one. Not that one. What did I see in there before? Or was it just this cloud rolling out?
So it looks like the rock's carved in maybe like 5 feet. And there's some type of like series of spouts or nozzles in the center of it that were spraying out. And one of them released this gas. There's 11 different nozzles that were in there that you could see before it happened.
Back still to the door, looks at Tempest. That's just a death chamber. There's just a death chamber here.
That's not even surprising anymore.
Yeah. Let's go see what happened to Twilight.
Oh, God.
And
Twilight.
she vanishes.
Twilight. So you get up
Yes.
there and you pull open the door, and it's just a slab of rock on the other side. Like someone just attached a door to the side of the rock.
Ooh, she's just gonna like try to push it over, like it's like a mimic. She's just gonna like push her.
The
It's like a door
rock?
inside of her.
The rock or the door?
The rock.
So you push against it, and it's just a rock. It's just literally part of this giant rock tower.
I can use my cantrip and do was it mold earth?
Mold earth only works on loose. This is not loose. This is a solid stone.
This would be what's a stone shape or something like that.
Yep,
Like that.
stone shape.
Mold earth.
But yeah, as Wrath and Tempest, two of you catch up, as she's sitting there trying to push on this wall and trying to cast Mold Earth to no effect, and
It's actually earth trimmer.
you want to cast Earth Trimmer. You want to just make an earthquake on the side of this giant rock that's attached
No.
to the walkway you're on.
That's a horrible idea. That's a horrible idea. No.
Yeah, Wrath, Tempest, you come up, though, and you see that she's just messing with the side of the rock that's on the other side of this door frame.
Wow. I expected worse.
Is there anything back there?
She's gonna take her D sword and just start whacking it.
The sword or the rock?
Such vulgarity. Such vulgarity.
Rock.
Both sides of the sword.
Both sides of the sword are going.
It's whacking it.
Whacking it. So you're beating on it, you break off a couple of small chunks of rock, but it does not seem hollow. It seems like it is just thick rock probably all the way to the other side. And where you're at,
no.
it's probably like something like 60 feet thick.
Holy shit.
I don't think you're getting through that anytime soon. Do you want to go look at the last door with us?
I can actually, since I broke a little bit of the chunk off, I can actually use my what is it? It's like my goop. Like I have like a goop that I can actually get into cracks with.
I think you took that off.
Yeah, you switched
Remember, we
that
got some
armor
new
out.
gear.
Oh shit. Okay.
Also, it's like an
Oh.
inch dip. It's just like a dip, an inch deep. It's not that much. It's not like there's a whole
All right,
path
let's
there.
check out the next one.
All right, let's go. Y'all back up. I'll open it.
As you approach the door, this last one at the very top of this massive OSHA violation, you just hear laughter. And when you try to pull on the door to open it, it's locked.
Looking back towards the group, kind of gesturing first to be quiet if they didn't hear the voice, and the second just gesture to the doorknob to say that it's locked. But while doing this, I'm going to activate the mask again and use the blind sight feature. So I have blind sight within 30 feet. Can I sense anything on the other side of this door?
You can tell there are strange odds and ends, various implements, bone saws, massive like pliers that used to get used in surgeries in a less civilized and knowledgeable time. Just nothing that you would consider special or really intriguing. He himself is far enough away that you're not sensing him with the blind sight.
Can anyone pick a lock?
Pick a lock.
You notice there
Door
doesn't
is
seem
locked.
to be any lock hole or keyhole on it.
Oh. Can anyone pick a non-lock?
That was
We
creepy.
can only break doors,
Wrath,
as you've seen before.
at this moment, as the breaking doors option is put out there, you hear the boogeyman inside starting to monologue to himself. Woo! When them kids get back with that distilled fear, my plan will be ready to put into motion. This town will know true terror finally, no more of those little kids' games. The real show will begin.
Shit, it's the kids. They're the ones that took it.
Now. We can't start blaming on kids and their bad behavior.
No, he just said it was the kids.
I could say it was the kids, but we can't blame little kids.
I'm not blaming the kids. I'm blaming this guy for sending the kids.
So this guy's their dad?
Maybe. I don't know.
I get it,
Does
I
that
get
matter? It's his fault regardless.
it. So what do you want to do? As I slowly turn to Tempest, going, we're not eating the kids. We're going to kidnap them.
Who the fuck said anything about eating kids?
Oh no, I know you want to dismantle them. I mean, you threw the other one 50 yards away.
I don't know how you read half of that.
I was dazed for half of it too.
There's some big jumps in her memory there. Either way, we have to decide whether we want to try and go after these kids to get the distilled fear back, or we can set an ambush for them here. We can try and barge in and just stop whatever he has planned. We need to figure out what to do.
Let's just barge in.
How do we guarantee that we can stop his plans by doing so, though?
Well, apparently he's made out of bugs. I have a staff of swarming insects. Fight fire with fire.
No,
Do we just
but
kill him?
I could just light him on fire.
Hold on, are we just killing this guy? We don't know
Yeah,
shit
I
about
don't
how anything
know.
works around here. What if he's necessary to this whole thing? Yin yang. You take out the evil, the good goes chaotic.
Okay, you say you want to reason with him. All right, let's try reasoning. Let's just barge in.
Okay, good cop, bad cop. You guys do good cop, I'll do bad cop.
Why do you get to always be the bad cop?
I'm never the bad cop, but for you, I'm about to be.
Please let me be it one time. Just one time.
You always are.
Fine, you can take this one. I do have my decaying head. That might put fear into him.
You know what?
Hey.
Why don't you toss that into the room?
No, I love this thing.
Hold on. All I was saying is I think we need more information on what the fuck is actually happening here. But what is the plan right now? Are we just barging in there and demanding to reveal his secret plans? Alright, are we barging in there and demanding to know his evil plan?
Yes. May I go first?
How are we getting through the door?
Oh, that's right. It's locked, huh?
Yeah.
Can Twilight turn into a ghost animal?
I can,
No, because
I
the
can-
ghost would be undead.
but then I would be only using that. Then that would be like my last wild shape until like. Is that a long rest or
Short rest. Short
Oh.
rest.
I can turn into an elephant. Burst down the door.
I don't think an elephant would fit in the door.
Also, you're on like a
Oh.
6 foot wide rickety wooden platform.
I mean, I could turn into a little spider and unlock the door that way.
If you can get in on the other side and unlock it somehow or open it.
Yeah, I can do that. Wait, is there keyholes?
No, there's not a
There's no-
keyhole.
Is there a slit?
The door seems to be flush with both the bottom and top. There doesn't appear to be any gap.
Probably not then, huh?
So we knock or we crash it down?
I know we
Why
crashed
don't
it
we try
down.
opening it? Just try opening it.
I did try opening it. It's locked. Kind of boop, hit it with my shoulder. How fortified does it feel?
It feels sturdier than the mayor of Willowdale's door.
I don't think we're just breaking this door down, y'all. There's got to be another way in, or a secret way to open it. I start looking around for any kind of lever, button, runes.
Go ahead and perception or investigation, depending on how hands-on you want to get about it.
I'll go perception.
Well,
13.
I'm just getting ready in case of plan B.
All right. 13. You don't notice anything that might be a lever or switch or rune for this door up here where you are. You notice that back down on the 5th and 3rd levels, as you're kind of like looking around, there seem to be the platforms next to the doors down there. On the 3rd and 5th, there are like makeshift levers on the platform itself.
There. I'm gonna fly down and go pull them, I guess. You want to wait up here, Tempest? Twilight, you can fly down with me and pull the other one at the same time. Tell us if it opens, yeah?
How will I know?
I'm talking about Tempest telling us if it opens.
Oh, okay.
Alright, come on. I'll fly down to the bottom lever.
All right. You go down to number 3, Twilight down to number 5. How are you going to try coordinate pulling them at the same time?
On 3. 1,
1, 2.
2, 3. Poof.
Twilight, I want you to roll a dexterity. Just d20 plus dex, which I believe you have a plus 6.
Yes. 18.
18? All right. So you pull them like almost in exact unison, and all 3 of you are in free fall again. The extended platforms in front of the door just all drop down.
Ah!
So are we going up
Oh,
or down?
yeah.
You're falling down.
I'm gonna try
I
Not
hate
to-
this place.
not to catch her out of the air because I'm much lower than her, but to like soften Tempest's impact. I'm gonna fly over under her and try and soften it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll in athletics again then. And Twilight, were you rolling acrobatics again?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Even though I can just totally fly and break this, but it's okay.
I'm trying to figure out why you rolled.
Because I thought it would be kind of
Oh,
fun
wait,
to,
never
like,
mind. I'm misreading it. That 18 was from the lever. Never mind.
1D.
Yeah, you can just fly. You can just fly and catch. I misread
can.
the situation from the dice rolls. You don't have to roll anything to just start flying.
Okay.
Okay, Wrath, what was your athletics?
I rolled a natural 1, but I am going to use magical guidance on this to re-roll the d20. That's better. 22.
All right, you're able to catch her and keep her from making any type of sizable impact. Like when she like slams into you, it's not enough that either of you take damage, and you do sink about 20 feet, but you manage to get a good hold on her, so the two of you don't crash to the ground.
I got you.
And Twilight, you level out pretty much side by side with them as you unfurl your wings to catch yourself.
All right. Wrong levers. Oh. I'm going to start flying back down towards the base level of the tower.
Okay.
What? Let's just go to the door and crash it down. Enough of this.
You saw how hard it was just to beat down the door at the mayor's house. This one seems even sturdier.
What do you mean? That door crumbled so easily.
Okay. Rat's going to pick her up and whoof, fly up towards that door again.
As you're flying up, you notice after a few seconds the platforms shoot back up and retake their normal position, as
land
if
on the
resetting
platform.
themselves.
I'm gonna kick
I
it
like to
down.
just stay down there.
You're just gonna go down to the ground and wait down there?
Yeah.
Okay. And it looks like
I'm
Tempest
gonna
is
slow it
rolling to
down,
attack.
okay.
She attacking.
21. You make impact with the door. Roll your damage of 6d6 plus 6. Come on, max damage 36.
That's wishful thinking.
Damn close at 31.
Holy shit.
So you just
Yes,
slam your
Tempest.
scythe in, and you feel it like come out the other side, and you keep dragging it down so that there's this line that you've cut into it. But it doesn't chip, it doesn't break, it doesn't splinter. There's just this line that you've cut through it, almost like a hot knife through butter. It'll leave its trail, but it doesn't do anything outside of that line. And like hot butter, you see it kind of closing in and reshaping itself together immediately after. Almost like it's alive.
Do I just want to just blow up the tower?
Do you have a bomb?
No, but it's all I got left.
I think we need to go find those kids. There's nothing we seem to be able to do here. Let's go see if we can find the kids with the vial.
Okay.
All right, and how
Pick
are
her
you?
up again and fly.
Are you just going to try to fly straight there then?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm gonna pick her up, fly us down to the base of the tower, and fly out of it, kind of staying low to the ground.
Okay.
Twilight doesn't know about this, does she?
I mean, I'm flying right past you.
Yeah, like it's pretty obvious that they're heading out. Okay, so were you going to go trace back through the areas, or were you going to try to go straight back to Dr. Frankenstein's? Just because you can fly above things.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and pass over where we met the kids and see if her hat is still there.
It is not. It is gone.
What
Oh.
happened to it?
They probably came back and picked it up. I'm gonna fly over the area where Tempest kicked the poor kid to, and then if not seeing anything there, I'm gonna fly towards Frankenstein's.
Okay.
So you think it would still be there?
You don't find any signs of the children as you kind of scour those areas real quick. They don't even seem to leave footprints.
You know, I could fly.
So
Above
can I?
everyone.
That's what we're doing right now.
Well, in that case, come little children, I'll take you away.
God, I wish
You
I had a
notice the
silent
two
spell right now.
witches that you'd seen flying through the air before happen to be flying kind of near this area, and they seem to continue the song as if they know it.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. It's time to
At
go.
this point, I just take out the witch's head.
All right. As you kind of come down and land there at the northern side of Guillotine Square, heading up to the door of Dr. Frankenstein's lair, you notice there seems to be a much larger number of insects all around. And the townsfolk seem to be highly aggravated, too. They don't seem to have a casual demeanor anymore. Some of them seeming almost mindless, including this singular hulking man at about 6'2". He's a zombie and just absolutely massive on his upper half with like little tiny legs. He skips leg day, clearly. And he just seems to be almost like a mindless zombie right now.
Let's avoid anybody else until we can figure something out.
Ugh.
Try and avoid interacting with any of this population. Make our way to Frankenstein's.
Okay, that means I gotta put my head back.
So you're only a few feet away from the door from where you landed, and you head in, and it somehow, despite it having been just this cluttered mess to start, it almost looks like someone's ransacked the place, and you don't see anyone there. All of the doors to the side rooms are also open currently.
Jack! Doctor!
Kids?
You get no response.
Start moving into the chamber and looking for any clear evidence of where someone might have gone.
I can do detect creature again.
May not be a bad idea.
Alright, let's do it.
Who are you
Who-
going to
who are
look
we looking
for?
The kids?
Kids is a solid bet. Jack would be another.
Alright, anybody. So let's try kids. I'm gonna focus on it really hard. Kids!
All right, you're gonna use locate creature for one of the kids. They are not within the range of the spell. They're not within the required distance,
Shit.
unless I'm misremembering the distance on it. I'm actually gonna pull it up real quick.
I'm gonna cast it at 4th level.
I mean, that's its base level. You could cast it at 5th. You do have one of those spell slots, but I'm not
Yeah, let's do
sure
5th.
there's actually bonuses for higher level. Yeah, there's no bonus for higher level, and they're not in range, so you do not detect them with this spell. But it does have a duration of 1 hour, so that means for the next hour, if they were to come within 1,000 feet of you, you would be able to detect them.
Twilight's gonna go fly out. Or we're in a building, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she's gonna go fly out and kind of just skim it.
Wrath is gonna send her a message as she does. Fly towards the tower, see if you can find them anywhere, and send us a message if you do.
That's where I was going.
All right, so you're going to go from Dr. Frankenstein's lab into Moonlight Hill, through the hinterlands, back over to Oogie's lair?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You do not detect them on the entire trip there. It's taken about 10-ish minutes of your time to get there. Wrath, you are looking around for definable evidence. That is definitely going to require some moving of things around, so give me an investigation. Tempest, what are you doing?
You're gonna think for a moment.
Well, while you think. Wrath, what'd you roll?
19.
19. So you don't find anything in the first chamber after a few minutes, and you kind of get the feeling that maybe one of the other rooms might have something more in it. And as you start searching around the first of those rooms, you notice a familiar little hand kind of creep out from underneath a piece of furniture and start hurrying out towards the exit of the building.
I'm going to try and catch them, teleport in front of them, run to catch up. I have 40 feet of movement at this point.
You are able to scoop up the hand easily.
This might be a clue. We could find Necromina. Is that her name? Sorry. Mia. Necromia. Sorry. Is there anything else you wanted to look for here, Tempest?
Not exactly.
All right. I'll turn and open the...
Solid.
All right. I'll turn and open the door and set the hand down in front and just follow it.
Okay. As you head out into the town square and you're going to follow it, you unfortunately come within the sensory range of that large zombie man, who just kind of turns and lets out a disgusting roar that sounds like it's filled with mucus and blood, and you see various liquids shooting out from his mouth as he does, and he begins to charge you.
As he does, I'm going to put an arm out as if to defend Tempest and kind of breathe in heavily and puff out my chest and make myself as big and as imposing as I can, and I'm going to roar back at him and use my breath weapon into the air above him to try and intimidate him.
You make an impressive display, but he seems too mindless to even realize what you're doing.
Shit. Is what I say as he gets close.
And he's going to roll 4 slam attacks on you.
Bring it.
14, 25, 21, 26.
No hits.
He tries, and he tries some more. His attack's missing and slamming on the ground. You can see every time he hits, like he breaks the cobblestone beneath your feet.
Go, go, go!
I'm
Tell Tempest.
going.
And I'm just
Where am
gonna...
I going? Where's the hand?
You
Pick it
see
up,
it
see if
heading
it'll
towards the
point the way.
west.
Oh, I'm chasing it.
As she runs off, I'm going to try to cast Gust at his tiny legs to trip him.
That would be a strength save, right?
Yes, correct.
All right, he got some disadvantage on those legs. But he still has an impressive strength score, so 13. 13. You avoided a nat 20, but he got a 13 against your DC, and that's definitely a fail. As the Gust spell does exactly what it's supposed to do and knocks him on his ass and pushes him a little bit away from you, making it safe for you to begin running after Tempest.
And yes, I will do so. I'll turn and dash off after.
As you're passing him, you notice there seems to be some type of slug attached to the back of his head.
Shit.
Who is this that they're fighting?
And I try and, as a bonus action, because I'm a monk now, grab that slug.
Absolutely.
Or I'll tell you what, I'll use Quicken spell. I'll use 2 sorcery points. And Quicken spell a Shocking Grasp to try and grab it off of the head.
No need to roll damage or anything else. This thing just kind of breaks off and shrivels up with a weak screech as you get it. And the giant zombie, his body kind of just like goes limp as if he's fallen asleep.
As I catch up with Tempest. Had a slug on his head.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Could have had something to do with it.
Well, catch your breath. The hand's going this way.
So it seems to be ducking into an alleyway. It's a wide alleyway at about like 10 feet, but it's still an alleyway nonetheless.
I'll move up and I'll try and pick it up and be like, point us the way. and try and speed things up a little bit.
It points directly down the alleyway.
Come on. And I'll go dashing off down it.
Right behind you.
Wrath, being the one in front, you are unfortunate enough to be the target. As the
So-
4 vampires you saw earlier all jump out, surrounding you. The first one getting a critical.
Oh,
The second one getting a critical.
okay.
The third one definitely failing.
Okay.
And the fourth one gets a 22.
22 misses. Can I, as a reaction on one of the criticals, cast Silvery Barbs?
Absolutely.
And I'll give Tempest advantage.
So you did turn that one into a miss.
Sweet.
And one of them has successfully managed to grapple you.
Yeah. What are you doing, you fools?
They seem to almost be like the mindless vampires of a horror movie. Not the graceful and elegant ones, but ones driven by a bloodlust.
Do they have slugs on their heads?
Yes. And they also have extra multi-attack.
Hell yeah.
So 26,
Miss.
10, 20,
Miss.
19.
These are with advantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They have a fucking... Oh, they have a plus 9, so it wasn't 26, it was 25, 19, 18. And this is the one that has you grappled with a 27 as he tries to sink his fangs into your neck.
Because I now have the blue dragon, or the yellow dragon mask, attuned, my AC is 32 base.
Yeah, they only hit on a critical.
Yeah.
Yeah, he attempts and he jams his fangs down, but you feel one of them chip on your overly rigid and tough skin. Tempest, Wrath, it's your move.
Looking back, I'll say, go for the slugs!
All right, we're going for the slugs.
Are you going for the one grappling Wrath
With
first? Or the other
Yeah.
two? Okay. You do have
Take care
advantage,
of
so it's
myself.
3d20. It doesn't matter which one you go after, you have advantage, so...
Damn!
A critical hit
Let's go!
makes 36 plus 66. You destroyed this thing that has 1 hit point so viscerally that it almost doesn't seem to know it's dead for about 6 seconds, and then, like, lets go and lets out a shriek. And the vampire that was grappling you, Wrath, falls unconscious and collapses to the ground. Tempest, you still have another attack from extra attack, though, as you can remaneuver to another one.
Yep. Does that drop it back down to a 1d or?
Nope, it's still advantage, so you still have the 3d20, thanks to Elven accuracy.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing about circling one person is it's basically a "you're trapped in here with me" moment.
It really is. That is that is the downfall of
Oh,
using the flanking variant.
Mm-hmm.
22 is still a hit as you slash through the second one. You do have a bonus action unarmed or a key point for 2 of them.
How many more are there?
2.
Yeah, we'll just go for all in one shot here.
All right, we got a 3d20 again.
But it's unarmored this time, so
Yeah, it's an unarmed attack this time.
23.
That's a hit. You can only... So, roll your 3d20. Unless you triple nat 1, you can't miss. We'll put it that way. And if you triple
That's a
nat
good way
1,
to
you're
put
going to
it.
cut your own hand off.
I mean, I've lost enough as it is, huh?
You're good. As you just quickly slash, grab, squish, like running up to the last 2 from behind and just grabbing both of them at the same time and yanking them off. All of the vampires quickly dropping unconscious at nearly the same time.
Sorry to bother your time with your new friends, but we gotta go.
I'm coming, and I'm just gonna unarmed strike. Try and just, like, jab the other one with my claw.
All right.
Damn. 17 to hit?
Are you trying to hit one of the vampires?
No. The slug. I thought there was one more slug.
No, 4 slugs and all 4 are dead.
Oh, I thought there was one.
No,
My bad.
no. Tempest
Yeah.
readily dispatched them all.
Gotcha. Sorry, I missed it. Yeah, let's go. Right behind you.
So as you enter this area, you find yourself kind of in what appears to be a residential area, with just directly ahead of you to the west being that singular large residence. Definitely looks like the place that a mayor or governor or some elected official would likely live. And the hand, Necromia's hand, is kind of pointing out towards the north. And you see no one in the area when you look around.
Seems we've entered a ghost town. As Wrath kind of nudges her with his elbow.
Ah, oh my god.
Sorry.
Let's go.
On this way, yep.
So, Twilight, because you've gone up there and you've checked that area, you know that the quickest way to get back down and where you'd want to start searching would be over where the village is. So you'd fly back down, and you'd see Wrath and Tempest down there in the village right now as they begin to head out of the alleyway up to the northern portion of the residential.
So they were going kind of east-north from me?
You're coming south. You're going south from Oogie Boogie's lair on the north side. They're coming out of the alleyway, heading north into the haunted village.
I'll go with them.
Okay. You see them and you go down to meet up with them.
Oh, hey, look, if anything attacks you, look for a slug on it and kill the slug and it'll stop attacking you.
Everybody roll a wisdom save.
Me?
Everyone.
21.
I think it's a 6.
You should be proficient in that. It's wisdom save.
Okay.
10.
Oh, no.
Tempest got a 9.
That one.
And a 22. So, as you all kind of turn to keep heading up towards the north, you feel a presence just appear behind you, overwhelming, terrifying. And Twilight, Wrath, the two of you can kind of shrug it off to turn around and look. And Tempest, you can't, though. As you turn around, new fear unlocked. Possibly coming to greatest fear, but that is your choice. As you look upon what appears to be a clown quickly bloating outwards, its face just skinned, the muscle twitching and moving raw, blood streaking down its face as it just chuckles.
I want this head.
Hell no.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna like totally I'm gonna hit it with my D sword.
Roll
No
hit.
question.
Roll to hit.
I think it's a +8, 9.
Let me get to it.
Oh, it's actually a 2d20.
No. You only get extra d20s for advantage. You do not have the advantage. But
Well,
it's
I'm
a
using
plus.
my double die.
Okay, then that's a
Oh.
second attack.
Okay.
So yeah, you can roll another d20. It would have been a plus 12 for the to hit bonus with it.
Just like that.
Yep. So that's a 30 and a 14. The 30 hits. The 14 does not. So go ahead and roll that 1d6 plus 8 for damage. Wrath, you have the opportunity to do something as well.
1d8 plus.
Does he have a slug on him?
You cannot see it right now.
Twilight, wait! I'm gonna fly up and try and get a better vantage point to see if it does.
Okay, that's 9 damage that Twilight was able to deal. Wrath, your action is going to be a perception check because he is moving around and bloating quite a bit, so it's going to take a full action to do it.
Sure. 19 plus 9, 28.
28. You do spot the slug. It's currently on his left shoulder. You also see it come loose and start sliding across his body towards the right side, trying to dip into the folds of his body to hide itself.
Wait, Twilight, there's a slug!
I'm busy!
Tempest, as you stare down what is definitely in your top 3 greatest fears now, what do? You lose the ability to take the attack action.
I start stepping backwards. I can't attack, so
Wrath, Twilight, you would see Tempest stepping backwards as well.
I'm gonna cast confusion on her.
You have used your action to attack.
Oh.
But there's
And he's
still
mindless.
bonus action, Wrath, if you want to take one.
Oh, doing this. Yeah, I will bonus action, quicken a spell, and cast Witch Bolt at first level on the slug if I can still see it.
Okay, it has 3/4 cover.
Alright. That was almost bad, but that's a 32 instead.
That's good. That's more than good enough to hit this sucker. And Witch Bolt is lightning?
Yes. Correct.
Yeah, you
Which,
see it just make impact, and the entire slug just starts to convulse and then just bursts and explodes into a green goop. And the
Settle
clown
down, Twilight.
deflates rapidly.
Aw, I don't get its head. God damn it.
oh, thank God. Oh, Do you want to be, like, accused of murder everywhere we go?
This clown head was awesome. You know how awesome it would be?
Do you think people say that about your head?
No, absolutely not. I don't know.
And what if they did?
Oh, I mean, I would have an awesome head.
Keep it up like that and you'll find it mounted on someone else's wall, I promise you. Tempest, are you okay?
The fear has subsided,
Yeah.
Tempest.
Okay, you guys just... No. I'm going to kill it. I mean, the slug. I mean, maybe.
The slug's dead. We can move past this. Are you okay, though?
Yeah, I'm fine. Can I just hit it a few times?
I'd really rather you didn't.
Yeah, the slug is
Okay.
gone completely, so...
I wasn't talking about the slug, but alright.
So, as you're having this discussion, Necromina does step out from the side of one of the houses. Oh, it's you. You have to help him. Jack ran off to the boogeyman's lair.
We're going in circles, I swear.
Ah.
Alright, we're on it. Have you seen 3 kids? What were their names?
Hack, slash, and kill?
Yeah.
Well, they ran off kind of towards the northwestern part of the houses over here, but I didn't see where they went after that.
You know of any path from there to the boogeyman's lair?
None that I know of, but, I mean, if they, built a little hideout there, they may have created something that leads over.
Damn it. Which way? Twilight, Tempest.
I think my locate creature is still on, isn't it?
Yes, it is, but it hasn't gone off yet.
So I can try to do that. Figure out
You were
something.
looking... It's looking for the kids?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, just make a pass over there. If they're not there, we head for the boogeyman's lair.
Got it.
You do sense the kids.
I see them.
We're coming.
My little darlings.
Come on. Take Tempest and fly over again.
And I'm gonna fly, but I'm gonna drop the head in front of
So you don't visually see them. The magic just tells you where they are.
Okay. They're this way.
And as you all regroup, Twilight, you find the opening to wherever they are. It's a crawl space. It looks like it's just barely big enough that Pious could fit through. So you'll have to crawl through to the other side.
I'll be after Tempest.
Alrighty.
I'm assuming I'm going first.
Yep.
I go in.
As you're crawling in, the spell finally wears off, but you've got the lock that they're on the other side. And as the 3 of you crawl through, you hear the boogeyman's voice. Oh, well, now that I've got this distilled fear, it's time for the real game to begin. Thank you, children. You can see that they're talking into some kind of giant pipe. And that the voice of the boogeyman came out through it. The pipe, although giant, is still only about 10 inches across.
Raph, do you have your spell that actually allows you to cage creatures?
Never had that.
I think that was a Nick thing. Okay.
Yep.
As the 2 of you are talking, all 3 of the kids turn around and basically, oh no! Scatter! And they start trying to run around as if to disorient you. Clearly, they're heading for the only exit of this room, which is behind you right now.
May I use a plot point
4?
to actually get the kids?
That is a lot of things to come out of a single plot point, so no.
No.
You all have the first turn.
Are we trying to kill the kids or just kind of
No! I'm gonna cast Gust at one's legs and try and grab him.
Okay. They definitely do not have much in the way of strength. A 12. Which one were you going for?
The little devil one.
Okay. The gust spell hits him and knocks him down. And you notice that the gust spell also kicked up one of those iron bands of Bolaro as well, as it kind of bounces off the wall behind him.
Okay, and I'll try and teleport over to him and grab him.
Okay, athletics.
Damn it, 14.
I mistyped that. That is supposed to be 2 because he is prone. He got a 13.
Whoa there, little one. Just want to ask a few questions.
Tempest. Twilight, you still have actions.
I'm gonna, if it's okay, may I go? Or do you want to go, Tempest?
You can go.
I was gonna try to use acrobatics and try to grapple, the witch.
Athletics is how you grapple someone else. Acrobatics is how you get out of being grappled.
Okay.
Well, athletics or acrobatics to get out of being grappled.
Okay, whatever one works.
So you're just going to try to run up and grab her?
Fly up and grab her.
Okay. Roll athletics.
Let's see, where's my... what is it?
Your athletics
Can you
is a
look it
10.
Okay, thank you.
You beat her by virtue of having one more point in your roll.
That's funny.
So you do manage to scoop her up real quick. Tempest, the skeleton boy is the only one that has not been scooped up right now.
You, over here, now. Might go to grapple.
Okay, athletics.
Get him, girl!
I want to double check.
Damn, he got a little low roll. And now Tempest rolls a 1 again. 15. That catches him up. 3 of you do currently have them. All 3 of them are going to try to squirm their way out, though.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
So that's a 21, a 12, and a 10 on a natural 1. The 21 is enough to get out. So, Wrath, you lose hold of the little devil boy as he squirms out and starts trying to run for the door, or the exit.
Hey! Get back here!
It's back to your turns as he, crouches down to start going out that little tunnel exit.
So Tempest and I still have ours grappled.
Currently, yes.
I'm gonna take out the witch's head and say, this is what will happen to you if you're not a nice little girl. Probably intimidation, right?
Jesus fucking Christ.
I love this witch's head. It's finally gotten to me.
All you get out of these children is basically, them screaming like, "No, let me go!"
So it doesn't work.
No, it doesn't actually do anything.
Damn.
Going to try to pull with Gust. Try to cast it in front of him, pushing him back out of the tunnel.
Okay. I don't know why I'm rolling. He literally cannot beat your DC. Yeah, they have a +0 strength.
Well, you can still beat it. So funnily enough, Gust is a wizard spell for me, which is lower.
Ah. Okay, he got an 18.
He does beat it. So that not working, I'm just going to dive and try and grab his ankle.
Okay. Athletics disadvantage.
Disadvantage. 16.
Got a 21. You miss his legs.
Dang it!
Tempest, you technically have actions.
Lightning lure down the hole?
That's a good one. 10 definitely does not beat the DC, seeing as none of you have negative modifiers. So you were able to grip him and pull him right back, to which he runs into you, Wrath.
Ah! Got you now!
Wrath, go ahead and give me another athletics check, as his turn is going to be trying to get away from you, and clearly you're going to try to grapple him on the way out.
Yeah. Flat or disadvantage again?
Flat this time, because you're not mid-dive.
15.
15. You are the aggressor, so you win the tie.
I got you again! Get back here!
So basically, as you go to stand up, and now all 3 of them are hand in hand, they kind of just stop fighting.
Oh, that's much better.
How are they all hand in hand?
You've got them all hand in hand, as in they are in your hands.
Oh, okay. I thought they were like locking hands. I'm like, how are they doing that?
Yeah, they're forming a ritual circle to cast a 9th level spell on you.
Look, we're not here to hurt you or anything. We just need some questions answered.
I don't want to answer questions.
What do you want?
I want to play pranks. I want candy. I want to go home.
Look, we will give you all the chance to go about your business, go home, play pranks, whatever you want to do, and we'll even give you some candy, right, Twilight?
Yes,
if you just answer a few questions.
Okay.
Thank you. And I'll actually just set the child down at this point.
He doesn't try to run.
Very big of you. Twilight, if you want to start passing out suckers.
Yeah, I'll start passing out suckers, but I'm not letting mine go.
Okay.
I just got a big grip on her.
Now, I'm sorry, what was your name?
I'm Hack. The
Hack.
little
It is a
devil
pleasure to
boy.
meet you.
And then the skeleton says that his name's Slash, and the witch girl says she's Kill.
It is a pleasure to meet all of you. Thank you for allowing us a chance to talk, and I'll reach out to shake his hand. I don't know if he'll take it or not.
He does.
Now, that potion that you took from the laboratory, what happened to it? Where is it?
We sent it to the boogeyman. Straight through that pipe.
Look at the pipe, is it?
Kill is the one that said that. And at the same time, Hack is pulling his hand away from yours finally, and you feel that he's left something in it. Something kind of round. And a little worm.
I brace myself and open my palm.
That is going to be 11 fire damage as one of those fire bombs goes off in your hands.
That's a good one. Oh.
And Twilight, you lose your grip on the witch. And all three of them rush straight for the exit and out.
Not necessary. Oh. Burns.
Can I try going after them?
You cannot go through that tunnel at the same speed they can.
Oh, damn.
But you do know where the distilled fear has gone.
Where?
Well, this pipe looks like it goes straight to Oogie Boogie, or the Boogeyman, or whatever it is. I'll look at it. How large is it? Does it go,
It's
like,
only
sloping?
about 10 inches in diameter. Not big enough for any of you to go through. But it does head off towards the northeast, which is where the boogeyman's lair is.
Can I just scream into the pipe?
Yes, and you get no response.
Damn.
I guess we're flying then?
Yeah, I fly like the wind. Fly!
Let's go.
All right.
Golf.
And off you go. So as you're flying through the air, you notice there are even more flying bugs all around. You even think you see some spiders with wings. None of them big enough or disturbing enough to get in your way, though, as you head back to Oogie Boogie's lair, the boogeyman. The tower does not appear to be any different, though, from the last time you were here.
Anybody see Jack?
As you take a look around trying to spot him, you do see him running up the wooden platform staircase all the way to the top.
Come on, y'all. Go meet him.
Nothing.
Fly up with Tempest to meet him.
As you're about like 50 feet away from that platform for the top door, you see Jack just kind of barrel into the door and through it.
What the hell?
Oh, that's convenient.
Try to follow.
You all enter this chamber. It's large, circular, and looks like it basically takes up most of the inner space of the top of this giant rock. And you can see that the floor seems to be like a giant spinning wheel, like on Wheel of Fortune. Not Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. The big wheels you spin for, like, the jackpots and such. And lining the walls of this wheel that's segmented into 8 parts, they're lined up with a statue at the end of each one. And Jack is currently yelling at the boogeyman to give back the distilled fear and give up on whatever plan he has to ruin Halloween.
Guess we're getting involved in this, right?
So, who's saying what to who? I didn't quite catch that.
The Pumpkin King is yelling at the boogeyman to give up.
Why would he want to give up on Halloween?
Jack, we're coming!
As the three of you finish rushing into the room up to where Jack is, the boogeyman starts laughing. And now you can get a better view of him. His body almost seems to be like this torn up, worn burlap sack. And even though there's a lot of parts fraying, there are no holes directly into it. And you can see across his entire body, there's just this weird convulsing movement, as if 1,000 insects are all crawling over each other inside. And as he laughs, you can see what appears to be a large worm in place of his tongue. And you see him bounce off a spring pad onto a raised platform on the other side of this giant spinning wheel on the other side of the room. Ha ha ha! Now the real game gets to begin! And you see bars shoot up in front of the platform he's on as darkness fills it, and he just disappears into that darkness. The wheel beginning to spin around.
That's not good.
Do. Wrath, make a deck
Nope.
save.
Okay. 22.
22. So you notice as it stops spinning just as fast as it had started, like every other spot on this circle, the soldiers drop down an arm that appears to be a nozzle, and it sprays acid down the section you happen to be standing on, and you dodge out of the way of it.
Ah!
It is all of your turns.
Jack, what do we do?
There's always some type of contraption that'll make the damn gate go down. We just have to find it.
The levers. The levers.
I don't think it'll be out there. And it's just darkness.
In the space where Oogie Boogie is, that platform outside of the circle.
Start making my way around that to see if I see anything that might be able to be manipulated.
Roll a perception check.
I'll assist. Or not.
Make your own perception check. Twilight, what are you doing?
So who's on the spinning wheel?
All of you.
We're all on the spinning wheel.
Yes. Think of it as a giant circle on the ground that's taking up most of the room. And you're on top of it.
Twinsies.
Are we trapped on it, or can we, like...
There's not much else in the room. Outside of the circle are the statues, and then there's a platform that is currently barred off and filled with darkness where Oogie Boogie is hiding.
So I can fly up, then, off of the wheel.
It's only about 15 feet up to the ceiling, but yeah, you could.
I'm trying to cast confusion. Would that help? No? Maybe?
You can't spot Oogie to target him.
I don't know what I would do. This one's hard. You finally got me stumped on this one.
So as the turn is rolling over then, as Twilight is thinking so hard and can't figure anything out in the moment, Tempest, Wrath, the wheel starts to spin again, and the two of you finally notice something. In the center of this wheel appears to be a button that is currently depressed. It's pushed down. It looks like it's not active at this moment.
How far away is that?
Everything's it's in the center of the room, and there's only 25 feet from the center to the wall.
Gotcha.
As the wheel stops spinning again, it locks in, and you see the bars open just slightly, just enough that these 4 large dice come launching out from the darkness, one landing next to each of you. Dexterity saves, all around.
Say 20.
Whose turn is it?
It's the boogeyman's.
The wheels.
It's his lair action at the top of the order.
Oh.
20, 24. Dex save from Twilight's what we got left. You do notice that as the wheel locks in, that button does raise up and light up as he throws the dice out. All of you managing to dodge out of the way before they explode. And then as they do, the button seems to depress and deactivate again. It is now your guys' turn again.
I'm gonna cast Wrath of Nature.
Let me pull that one up again real quick. I gotta... No, it's not gonna do anything. There's no
that's
nature
right.
in here to manipulate.
I was thinking because of my costume. That's what I was thinking.
No. Ice isn't one of the things the spell manipulates either, so...
Yeah. She's gonna try to touch the button.
It does nothing. It is currently deactivated. Wrath, Tempest. How about the two of you?
I'm running out of ideas here, Wrath.
Yeah, me too.
Three.
Can try and force him out of this. How big is the... Is it like a sphere of darkness?
Rectangle. The platform is about 20 foot wide, 10 foot long, and it's raised about 5 feet off the ground. And the entire area inside of it is darkness, with bars, of course, on the outside.
Yeah, okay. So Wrath will raise a hand, and his claws start glowing like magma orange for a second, and he's going to snap them and cast Wall of Fire. and literally just ring this thing with a wall of fire.
All right. Fire sprouts up around the cage, right? That's what you're putting the fire around?
Right, just on the edges of it, because it can cover 60 feet.
Okay.
So that would be 40, 60.
Yep.
And so it has anything within 10 feet of it is the damage radius, so it would hit everything inside of that radius.
All right. What is the damage?
Well, it doesn't do the damage until either a creature moves through it, or I place it on them, which I'm not doing, or if a creature ends its turn in that spot.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Tempest, any moves?
IRL, I really don't know what to do at this point.
All right. Sounds like it's a pass then?
Yeah.
What are my 3 new cantrips? I'm not seeing it on my character sheet, love.
You have 2, not 3. Mind Sliver requires you still to target. Green Flame Blade requires you to make a weapon attack.
What was it?
Green Flame Blade requires you to make a weapon attack, a melee weapon attack. And Mind Sliver requires you to see the target as you are attacking them psychically.
Oh, yeah, let's do that one. Mind Sliver.
You can't see him to target him.
Oh, okay.
Double can't, because now there's a wall of fire in the way, too.
Ooh.
As the room starts spinning again, you take note that as it settles this time, the button does not activate. This time, Tempest, Twilight, the 2 of you need to make dex saves. Wait, Twilight, did you fly up?
Yeah.
Okay, then never mind. You didn't have to make one. Tempest, your dex save is good as you dodge out of the way as electricity crackles across the ground in the spaces it goes off on. Every other one, just like before, but it's the opposite half of them this time.
Nice.
And it's all your turns again, which would mean he ended his space, unable to get more than 10 feet away from the fire.
He does have to make a dex save. Damn, I rolled real low. Or no, actually, sorry, you only make the dex save if I put it on. So it's just 14 points of fire damage. My apologies.
All good.
Do we hear him cry out at all from this?
You do hear an oof, like a grunt of pain.
Until we can figure this out, I can hold this for about a minute or so. I go over to where that button is and kind of inspect it. Is there anything else near it, or is there anything... Can I pull it up to...
No and no. And so far you saw it activate right before he threw dice out, and then not activate when the electric shocking went off.
Right. So it has something to do possibly with this cage opening. So I'm just going to stay there and hold my action in case it changes, and then I can activate it.
All right. Tempest, any actions?
No, none.
All right. Twilight, how about you?
I don't know if changing into a demon would help this.
Would you change into a demon?
I don't know if it would help. Probably not.
There's nothing to indicate that doing so would help.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. When it tries, I'm gonna try to grab the dice.
The dice exploded.
Oh, that doesn't work then. You know what? I'm gonna use my boomerang. Just throw it at a random direction.
It bounces off a wall or the cage, either way. As it rolls back over to his turn, and the wheel starts to spin again, and it stops. The button does not activate this time. Wrath, you are currently in a space that requires a dex save.
A dex save! Not good, 14.
14, that does not dodge. 22 acid damage, as you see the same thing from the first one, as they drop their arms down with the nozzles that spray acid out.
Ugh. Oh, not fun!
I thought you were immune to acid.
Why would I be immune to acid?
His whole thing is lightning.
Oh, yeah. My bad.
Oh, I need a con save for that.
Concentration, yep.
Yep,
Dealt
good.
22 damage, so it's not that high of a DC.
Yeah, I rolled a 28.
You're good. Okay. Your turns again.
I'm gonna turn into a bat. Bats can see at night.
That does not let you see through magical darkness.
God. God.
Also, as a bat, you wouldn't be able to cast spells.
Tempest, see if you can manipulate this wheel somehow. We need to land on the right one for this button.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna put all my attention on the button.
At the button. Just hold my action for if we do land on the right thing.
Okay.
My God. So we all need to be on the wheel.
I don't know where you got that you all have to be on the wheel.
Oh.
Tempest, you've been told to try figuring out how to manipulate the roulette. How would you try to do this?
Oh god, Google's only giving me so much. Ah.
Jeopardy, that's what I was thinking of for a wheel. Like how they grab the wheel and spin it on the ground, like horizontal.
No, that's Wheel of Fortune.
That is Wheel of Fortune? Oh my god.
Yeah.
My brain's
Jeopardy is
fucking
the-
everything up.
Jeopardy is the trivia show.
Y'all, I ate a 2-pound burrito from Chipotle before this. I am
Hell
definitely,
yeah.
like, fighting food coma, so...
It's Russian roulette.
No.
No.
We already dealt
But
with
yeah,
that
Wheel of
once.
Fortune, it's literally one of those wheels. So it even has, like, the pins around it at each of the dividing markers, too.
Oh, so it's not Russian roulette?
No.
I mean, in a way it is, because you guys can die from it, but... No, it spins like Wheel of Fortune. I happened to be right on the first time on accident.
I don't-
Raph, I have an idea. You and I both can fly. Why don't we just manipulate the wheel into one direction, and so we can, like, spin the wheel.
Well, it spins on its own. We should just grab these pins and force it onto one of the ones we want.
Okay.
We are out of
All right,
talk time. Tempest, action?
I think I missed a lot here, because,
Wrath is watching
I
the
don't even know
button
what
and has told
pin
you
stuff-
to manipulate the wheel. At the edge of the wheels, in each of the lines that divide, there's a pole that's coming up out of the ground.
okay.
Try and grab one and just make it land on something that doesn't hurt us. Or opens
Sure.
this thing up.
I'll do whatever I'm told to do.
Okay, so you're going to try to move it. Strength check. 16. As you fight against it, you can feel that whatever mechanics are operating it from below are incredibly heavy and powerful, but you are able to push it one step forward. And the button lights up.
Pow! Slam it.
As you do, the bars drop down and the darkness fades. It does roll over to his turn, though. You notice, though, through the flames, that there are a bunch of bugs crawling around the bottom, and he starts trying to gather them up and shove them back into his suit. And that is all he does on his turn, as it rolls back to all of you.
Wrath looks over at Tempest. Let's make sure none of those bugs can stay in, yeah? And he's unsheathing his blade as he says this. At the end of his turn, by the way. I'm assuming he was still in the wall of fire.
Yep.
So 18 more points of fire damage. And Wrath is going to use his action to go over and grab Tempest and fly her towards the boogeyman, dropping the wall of fire as he does so.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, Tempest, you have all your actions to work with.
I'm going full force here. If
Wrath,
that's-
I'm guessing you dropped her on one side and basically moved to the other?
Yeah.
Okay. You do have advantage, so 3d20 for the first attack. Critical hit, 3d20 for the second attack.
Go! Attack those crits. Oof. Whoa now. Whoa now.
No crit, but it is still a hit. Are you going to make your unarmed strike? Are you going to use a key point for 2? You only have 1 key point left at the moment.
Yeah, it was a fun fight. I'm using it.
All right. 3d20 for that first unarmed strike. That's
Let's
another
go.
crit. 3d20 for the second one. No crit, but still a hit. So let's see. You have 12d6 from the 2 scythe attacks, plus 42 for the modifiers, one of those being a crit. Your unarmed strike is a d4, d6?
It is a D4.
A d4?
You don't have your claws anymore, that's right.
Yep. So that's plus 2d4, and that's another plus 4 from a crit, and then a plus 3, plus 6 from the magic weapons. There we go. That's that total. That's that total in there.
Jesus.
Rar.
Made worse by the fact that he is vulnerable to slashing damage.
Let's go!
So, you pretty much wrecked his shit really fast.
That's fucking cool.
As you split him wide open, and you just see the bugs start to pour out in almost like a wave with how many they are as they spread out under your feet, past your feet, and start kind of scattering around.
Now let's light him on fire.
Sure.
I am never spawning with you ever again. Never.
There.
Way to go.
Is he Dunzo?
He appears to be. Nothing happens, no roulette, nothing. For a good 12 seconds after he falls apart as he's just kind of all these bugs running away now.
Wrath just kind of steps on them and crushes them beneath his heel and reaches up and puts a hand on the side of, strangely, his own face. He says, "Atta girl." And then picks her up and flies down towards Jack if he's still around.
He is.
Jack, do you know where the essence is?
No, I don't, unfortunately. It's part of why Oogie Boogie is around for all the time. One cannot defeat the boogeyman, after all. Not truly, at least. In a way, I guess he would be pure fear. Fear itself.
You think he ingested it?
If he did, we might have a bigger problem.
I would just stick him in the pot and cook him.
Well, we should probably look around for it, yeah?
What?
The essence of fear.
The distilled fear.
I get it. It's in us.
What?
No, it's vital.
Everybody roll some perception.
I don't know what my perception is.
18.
Let's see.
Your perception is a +6. Seraph got an 18. Jack got a 25. That's a 12 for Tempest, if I'm reading correctly.
How come I'm not doing this?
Yep.
You got the roll.
Got it.
Twilight, you're good.
There we go.
I mean, you already had it before that. All
I
right,
did?
y'all
What was
average
it?
16 on this check. Even with the wonderful 25 from Jack, none of you find this flask.
May I re-roll?
If you want to use a point of lucky, you've already rolled a 10 for the second one, making little difference. But you could use a second point of lucky to roll again. 17 is better. That is a plus on that. Brings the average to 18, but you still do not find this flask.
Do you have another spell, Twilight? Something to find it with?
I do have a point of inspiration. Should we use it?
You want?
I do have a point of inspiration.
Okay, you want to use
If
the
you
plot
want.
point to find it?
Sure.
As you're looking around, you do find in a corner of the room, so to speak. I mean, it's round, but you find off to one of the sides, kind of half buried in that junk near the entrance, there seems to be a hole that drops directly down. It doesn't look like it's like that pipe from before, but it's just about the perfect size to pour a flask into upside down. And there's a flask upside down on top of it.
I pick it up.
It's empty. It's open. And you all feel the tower start to shake.
Jack, where does that hole go?
To the dungeon. An even worse place than this one.
Should we get out of here?
Yes.
Let's go. I'm gonna pick up Tempest and fly out.
Jack runs out behind you, and you see him just leap off the edge of this tower.
Twilight just kind of nonchalantly goes, "God damn it, motherfucker!" Just like cusses the whole time out. I used a plot point for this motherfucker, and it's empty. God damn it!
Take the flask with you!
I am. I'm complaining about it the whole time.
As you all exit the tower and can look back on it, you see the rock shifting and transforming until it looks to be a giant burlap sack with a winding wooden platform all the way up to the top from the bottom. And those 5 buildings, the 5 rooms along the way, or 6 of them along the way, seem to have crumbled. And you see rather tattered and frayed portions of the body where they were. And this now absolutely towering boogeyman tower begins to laugh and cackle. Round 2.
Fucking shit.
Bring it on!
You all get first turn.
Hold on.
I'm gonna cast confusion.
It does nothing. And you are out
Is
of your
my-
4th and 5th level spell slots.
Ah, damn it.
Is my flight speed equal to my walk speed?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to activate a blade song. Where are those at? Oh, I need to roll for... Okay. activate a blade song, which increases that by 10 feet. And I'm going to use my action to dash with Tempest in tow towards the face of this thing.
All right. You can definitely get there with that movement.
It's going to try and get Tempest as close as I can and let you have at it.
And we'll see. I used everything I had. I thought that was the end.
Boss fight, bitches. You do not have advantage this time, though, so your attacks are 1d20 to hit.
Do you have action surge?
Yes, she does have her action surge still.
You could action surge.
Is he in the dark?
No,
Well, will
no,
that
you guys are
change
outside.
for me?
The tower turned into the
It would give
boogeyman.
you 2 extra attacks.
Yeah. Action surge lets you do that second action for attacking again. So if you
Okay,
action surge,
I'll
you'll
do
get 4
that.
attacks with your scythe.
I'll do it.
All right, roll the 4d20s for the 4 attacks. 18, 17, 20, 21. As every one of your attacks seems to bounce off with no effect.
Oh, just kill me.
You can hear Jack from down at the bottom shouting, "Find a weak spot! He has to have at least one!" Twilight, you still have your turn.
Earth Tremor.
You're going to fly down towards the ground to do that?
Yeah.
What is the range on Earth Trimmer? Gotta pull up
100.
that spell. It's 100 feet?
Oh, no, 10.
I think 10 is its radius of effect, but range and area of effect are 2 different things, so I'm going to pull that up.
Okay, yeah, pull it up. Because I don't know what the hell
Yeah, it's a self-radius, so it's a tremor out from you. Even with your full speed, you barely make it to the ground, so you don't have the action to use Earth Tremor this turn, but you are now down there next turn. It rolls over to the Boogeyman Tower as he goes for swatting you, Wrath.
Go for it.
2 attempts. 21 and 25. Not going to make contact. Rolls back over to all of you.
I will use my action to... I'll use some of my movement to get a better vantage point at his back and try to perceive anywhere I can figure might be a weak point.
Okay. Perception?
25.
25. So as you're flying to move around to his backside, you notice those same frayed portions where those buildings were before. The rooms.
A bonus action. Well, how far away are they?
The closest one, the one that was up at the top where you entered the room originally, is about 30 feet.
Okay. So I will just fly over to it then. And get Tempest close to it. Tear up the scene!
Okay.
Can we actually go back inside the tower?
No. The tower is
Okay.
now the boogeyman.
Okay, that's what I was... You guys got me confused with the doors.
It's where the doors used to be.
Oh, okay.
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll your second attack. That's a crit.
Oh!
Your minimum damage between those 2 attacks is enough to split the seam open, as several bugs start to kind of gush out of it. Slowly, but they are peeling out. It does not seem to stop the Boogeyman Tower, though.
And then after that, as she takes the second swipe and they start pouring out, I'm going to turn and fly off and use a key point for Step of the Wind to make my way towards the nearest next one.
Okay. You just about make it to it. What was the 5th door before? Twilight, you still have a turn.
She's gonna use Dispel Magic instead.
What magic are you trying to dispel?
The tower? I don't know. Maybe the
The tower has transformed into the Boogeyman.
Okay.
This is a monster.
So he's not magical. Got it.
I mean, he's definitely
Yeah,
magical, but Dispel Magic doesn't just instantly kill a magical creature.
You could possibly try to dispel the effect of whatever that elixir was.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, dispel the effect of it.
You try, but to no avail. It seems to be less magical and more natural alchemy.
Okay, let's just go with the erupting or the earth tremor.
Okay.
The original plan.
As the area around you shakes, it's clearly not enough to deal with the sheer size of this boogeyman. And you see Jack all of you start to run up the tower alongside the wooden planks.
I'm gonna follow Jack.
Okay. Boogeyman's taking 2 more attempts to swat and is aiming at Tempest instead of Wrath this time. 24 and a 14. Tempest AC is right around that number. I just don't remember what it is. 25. So that is a
25.
miss.
Let's go.
And it rolls back to you two. Or you three.
I'm heading towards the next seam area.
You're able to reach it just fine without using all of your
Get at
movement.
Get it, girl!
That's a hit. Second attack. That's another hit. That's 12d6 plus 12 for the 2 attacks. Yes, that is enough to split this open as vulnerability again. For 102 damage. You split open the second seam. 2 down, 4 to go. Twilight.
Yeah.
Jack is still running. Are you still following him?
Yeah, I'm gonna use all the movement
All right.
to get up there. And then...
It takes your action and dashing to get all the way there.
Oh.
But you make it to the first space. Wrath. The rest of your turn, though.
Yep, I'm going to use the rest of my movement to make my way to the next one. How far am I from it?
About 30-ish feet. You had to use about 10 to get to the first one you just did.
Use my second key point for Step of the Wind to make sure I get to it. That way we can start there.
Okay. All right. Everybody needs to make Constitution saves this round.
25.
25, a 22, and another 22. So everybody does pass for half damage as a storm appears to just spread out across this entire area and just insects start to fall from the sky, biting, stinging, so on and so forth. Everyone takes 11 damage. It is piercing damage.
I have a question.
Yes.
Well, okay, wait, never mind. We're still probably on Boogeyman's turn.
Yeah, his turn's over. That was his action to do that.
So forgive this if it's metagaming. I'm trying not to, but if we all just band together, you, Tempest, and I, Wrath, and we all like do our magic spell, and like you know how we always band together our spells and take it down that way.
Let's open up all these weak spots and then do that.
Okay.
Right, it is back to all of your turns.
We're already at the next one, Tempest.
Alrighty. Why does it roll twice? No, never mind.
No.
I rolled once.
Okay, that's a hit. Roll to hit again. Another hit. Roll your 12d6 plus 12. Even higher than the last. 3 down, 3 to go. Twilight, you and Jack have reached the one at the bottom of the tower. And Jack is attacking it. What is Twilight doing?
What is her highest weapon? Is it the D sword or the?
So there's no
sickle?
such thing as highest weapon. There's most effective for the specific moment.
Yeah,
And what you know is this thing is weak to being cut open, slashing. The D sword is a blunt object.
So I'm thinking my sickle
Yeah, the sickle could work. Absolutely.
or the tiger claws.
Could work also.
What is the damage on tiger claws? Let's see.
1d4 plus 6. Moon sickle's a d4 plus 9 because even when you're not attuned, it's still a plus 3 weapon.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. A sickle.
Okay, roll to hit. It's a plus 13. That's a hit. Roll the damage, d4 plus 9.
You can cast Green Flame Blade too.
Oh yeah, I can cast that too.
Yep. What's the
So
damage
how
on
would that
Green Flame
work?
Blade again?
So Green Flame Blade. If there's a second creature, it's a certain damage, and then 1d8 fire to the primary target.
So 1d8 plus 1d4 plus 9.
You want to roll that for me, love?
Sure.
Too many numbers. Thank you.
Between you and Jack, you deal just enough damage that you tear it open. Burning and singeing these mostly frayed portions with the fire is what causes it to finish bursting open as insects start to pour out of this one now, too. And then Jack sprints off to get to the next one.
How far?
With the running, it is a full dash action to get up there.
Mm.
Actually, it's more than that because it spirals all the way around the tower. You're not going to make it on foot to the second one.
Jack, come carry me.
Jack does not stop to carry you. And Wrath, Tempest, given that Wrath had his entire movement after the attacks, you have enough movement to get to the next one.
On the way, I am going to cast. Well, would it also be my action to dash to get there?
No,
Or
you don't.
with the 50 feet.
Yeah, the 50 feet makes it.
Okay. Then on the way up, I am going to cast False Life at 4th level on myself.
Okay.
And get 20 temp HP.
20 temp HP for Wrath. Okay. As it rolls back over, everyone needs to make a Constitution save as the rain of insects continues to come down.
I think I rolled prematurely there. I thought we were on the attack.
No, but an 18 plus your modifier, even without proficiency, is good enough. Twilight's got a 20.
But what are we rolling right now?
It's a Constitution. Your 18 plus your con mod is enough to pass, so it doesn't matter.
Pretty sure
Alright,
it's the
we'll
same
treat that roll as if that was the Constitution roll.
Yeah, it's good enough.
I
You
got a
already rolled it. 21, a 20, 28. All of you take that half damage of 11 again.
As it's raining on Wrath, it's almost like hitting an invisible barrier on him. Pulses as they bite into it.
You know, second guessing, I kind of would rather have just rolled Constitution. Bleh.
All right, and then he's going to attempt 2 more swats. He's going to take the first one at Twilight.
Have a reaction.
A reaction to what?
Oh, whatever he's doing to me.
That's not how reactions work.
Alright.
He also got a critical hit.
Fuck. I have like 20 health.
You have more than that. You have 113 currently.
Because like the 66 damage that I took before.
Not 66, 6d6.
Oh my
And then
goodness.
I rolled the damage and told you what it was.
It's like, holy crap, okay. I was wondering what you were spewing out the other numbers for. I'm like, well, okay, that doesn't matter to me. Or never mind.
You do take
No,
fall
goodness.
damage as you collide with the ground, though, being swatted off the side. So you take 10 from being hit and another 9 from hitting the ground for 19 damage total right now.
Ooh.
And then the second one will be at Tempest again. 15 does not make contact as it rolls back to all of you.
So we're on the same ground level, right?
You are on ground level. You are all the way at the bottom of the tower again. Tempest, your first swing is ineffective.
Let's go!
Your next one, as a critical hit, is automatically dealing 42 plus 66, doubled to enough to take him down. You split this one open, leaving only number 2 left, as you have taken down 6, 5, 4, and 3 now, and Jack and Twilight took out 1.
How far is the other one from us?
Within your 50. Because vertical movement makes it a lot easier than going completely around the tower.
Yeah, I'll just fly us over then.
Yep, and you get there about the same time that Jack does, as he continues to run. Uh-oh, scammer alert! Scammer alert! Ban
Get away
hammer!
from here!
Ban hammer! Banned.
I thought there were only 4 seams.
Nope. 1 for each of the doors. Twilight, you still have your turn, though. You're down at ground level, and you're seeing everyone come together at the last one.
How far from me are they?
About 40 feet.
She is going to do... I kind of want to cast my swarm of swimming insects.
You want to add insects to the giant bag of insects.
I was thinking fire with fire, fight fire with fire, but maybe not.
The phrase "fight fire with fire" has always been terrible, because you can't put out a fire by adding fire to it.
Yeah.
Unless you're using C4.
Fair enough, but there's some other things besides heat and flame in that.
Would my zombie slayer hand have anything would be beneficial?
The Zombie Slayer hand crossbow is a ranged weapon. It lets you attack without being right on top of the thing. It's a crossbow.
All right, let's try it.
Okay.
Shoot 'em.
1d20 plus 13.
Shoot 'em, Twilight!
Of course, this thing has 3/4 cover from 3 people up next to it. 6. No. It's supposed to be 13, so there's another 12. No. You got an 18.
Okay.
Not enough to catch its AC, though, because of the 3/4 cover. You end up bouncing it off of Tempest's Scythe Blade. Everyone, make another Constitution save.
Say,
Could I actually move?
Yeah, you could still move 30 feet closer if you wanted.
Not good.
I mean, with my boots of
16.
speed too.
That would have taken your bonus action to activate, and that would get you there, yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, you get all the way up there. It's still moved over to his turn now, though.
That's fine.
What did Wrath get?
16.
16 does not pass. You take the full 22. Tempest and Twilight, though, you pass, so you only take 11 each. And then he tries 2 more SWAT attacks at Tempest. 29 does hit you, Tempest.
Okay.
No reactions from anybody?
Can I try to stop it?
Silver barbs. Sure.
Yep, that stops it all right.
Yay!
So he does not successfully slam Tempest down to the ground. As it rolls back to all of you.
Tempest, you have advantage on your next attack roll.
3d20, Tempest. And a critical hit.
Let's go!
Which is outright enough because of the damage boost to take him down. As you slice open this last seam, all of the other ones just burst wide open, spilling out millions, if not billions or trillions of bugs out of them. This one spitting out enough with enough force that it shoves you all away from it. Your flight, though, keeps you from being in any type of danger, and Jack has already literally jumped off the top of the tower without being injured, so he's fine as well. As you watch the bugs just kind of wave down this tsunami out to the edges of the area. And as the burlap sack kind of deflates and slides down, all that's left is this giant rock tower. The wooden planks you were on aren't even there. They've all been washed away with the bugs. It's just a standing monolith of stone.
Wrath slowly lowers us to the ground. I'm fucking exhausted. This flying thing is a lot of work. But he's gonna walk over towards the stone. What is this now? Is it a tower again?
Jack approaches. Not so much a tower without its fixtures and rooms. More like a, what is it, a stalactite or a stalagmite? Just a really big one.
Right, well, that, I think we got an answer as to where your potion went.
Well, no big deal. We were already starting to cook up something else anyways.
Yeah, how's that going?
Well, it's in the works. I don't think we'll be able to implement it in time for tonight, but we'll go with the tried and true for just one more year.
Right. That sounds like a wonderful time. Do you have somewhere where we can rest a little bit?
Of course, let's head back to Dr. Frankenstein's.
Yeah, the mad scientist lab. Of course.
He's got some beds there.
Yeah, I saw. Come on.
You're all able to head back, get some rest. You can't fall asleep or anything, but just being able to lay down, quiet, for the most part, at least, it gives you a moment to catch your breath, let your muscles relax, get back into shape to get back on the road.
Well, how are y'all feeling? Tempest, Twilight? Staying for festivities, or
Yes, let's go do some festivities.
maybe it's time for us to head out?
Physically and spiritually exhausted.
Yeah, me too. I think it's time for us to get back to where we should be.
Wait, I gotta do one more thing before we leave.
Bye.
She's gonna go knock on a random door and go, treat, and then just leave.
You happen to knock on the house and the door to the corpse family you first talked to when you came into the village. And as they're about ready to hand you candy and you just walk away, you hear the father just kind of chuckle. Looks like it was Trick tonight.
Wrath just full face palmed as we're walking out of the village hearing this.
As you head back out through the guillotine gate, Jack and Necromia, and even Hack Slash and Kill are all kind of standing there waving goodbye to you. And you hear Slash shout out, "Come back and play with us again sometime, okay?"
Oh my
Boy.
god, can I hear this?
All of you do.
I run back. I give the kid a big hug and a lollipop.
As you start heading back, you notice the three of them kind of start fighting over the lollipop.
Oh, I'm sad.
It's very playful. It's not like real aggression or anger or anything. And as you kind of head out the gate and you're heading back out into this forest that you seemingly came through in the first place, and you take one last look over your shoulders, you notice crawling across the top of one of the gargoyle statues is a singular, large caterpillar, and you can feel the malice from it as a fog overtakes you, and you find yourself standing outside of the instant fortress.
Oh, thank God. I look backwards and, shift my shoulders, but the wings are going.
Yep, you're all back to normal.
Ugh, that was exhausting. I don't know how y'all do it all day.
I'm going to bed. And just walk in.
Me too, and I just kind of not snuggle next to you, but just sit next to you.
Away.
As you head into the fortress, you all can't help but notice that that stench of rot and death that you could smell throughout the entire town doesn't seem to have gone away. And as you kind of go in, you also notice to the right of the door inside is one of those plastic pumpkin containers that a lot of people will use to put candy in to give out to kids. And inside of it is not candy, but a selection of what are clearly magical items, some of which look familiar, including a crown with an obsidian jewel and the face of a jack-o'-lantern carved into it, a burlap sack, just a normal, plain, regular-sized one that's all too reminiscent of the monster you've just defeated, a cloak made from 3 separate sets of material, one red, one grayish blue, and one purple, with the faces of a little devil, a skeleton, and a witch on it. A rather large-looking sewing needle that seems to have been stitched together from multiple different pieces of metal. A tome with the face of what you would recognize as being Frankenstein's monster from the actual book in our real world. A megaphone that seems to be stitched together from 2 separate ones, a black one and a white one. On each side, the holes appear to be giant sets of lips. A cloak that's almost translucent, white, partially see-through, and it has a hood. And when you go to mess with the hood, you notice on top it appears to have the face of a dog on it, with a large red nose.
How many do we get?
Well, let me figure out what they do, and then we'll figure out who would like what.
I really want the kids! Give me the kids!
I figured you would. By the way, that head smells absolutely horrendous. You're gonna have to get rid of that.
Never!
No, I'm being serious. That is disgusting at this point.
Oh, that's actually my bag of holding.
Yeah. You realize you shouldn't be able to smell it inside the bag of holding.
Yeah, well, I don't know what the fuck you're smelling, dude.
Well, obviously something on you is so rotten.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stab her with the dagger. I'm so close to doing it.
Where's the head?
Right. Let me get through the loot real quick, because we got to wrap this up. We are over time tonight.
Never!
So, the first item, the Oogie Baggie. It has 4 charges and regains 1d4 charges at dawn. As a bonus action, you spend 1 to 4 charges and pull out a number of objects equal to the charges spent. They are determined at random, a d10, and disappear after 24 hours. When you pull it out, you know which potion it is and what it does. The options are Potion of Resistance, randomly rolls the damage type, Potion of Giant Size, a Flash Bead, which is essentially just a flash grenade, a Bag of Insects, a Dried Leech, Potion of Speed, Potion of Diminution, a Bead of Force, a Potion of Fog, or a High Tonic. The next is the Pumpkin Crown. It has 10 charges and regains 1d6 plus 4 at dawn. You have advantage on intimidation checks while attuned. When you deal damage, you can spend any number of charges to deal an additional 2d6 fire damage per charge. As an action, you can spend 3 charges, and it transforms into a jack-o'-lantern that covers your head for 1 minute. While transformed in this way, its expression matches your own, and all of your damage rolls deal an additional 1d8 fire damage. While it's transformed as a bonus action, you can spend 2 charges to activate Menacing Presence. Menacing Presence lasts for 1 minute, and as a bonus action, as well as when you first activate it, creatures of your choice that you can see must make a DC 19 Wisdom save or be frightened of you for 1 minute. A creature frightened in this way has their speed reduced to 0, must take a dodge action, and cannot take other actions except reactions. The Cloak of the Trickster, which is the one with the kids on it. As an action, 2 copies of you appear in different spaces of your choice within 30 feet of you, and last for 1 minute or until you choose to end this effect as a free action. When you take the move action, the copies can move up to your speed as well. You can take any actions, bonus actions, and reactions you normally could as if you were in the space of one of the copies or in the space you are in. When a copy takes damage, you also take half that damage. The copies count as an adjacent ally if you would normally count as one in the same space, and as a bonus action, you can have your copies both make a single weapon attack. You can only use this feature once per day. Like the total thing with the copies. The downside that really needs to be thought about. That means if a fireball encases all three of you, you would take the damage you normally would take, plus half damage from each of the others. The Construct Ball Needle. It has 6 charges, regains 1d6 charges at dawn. You can use it to reattach a creature's limb over 1 hour. You can spend 1 minute and any number of charges to close wounds on a creature. They recover 10 hit points for each charge spent. You can spend 6 charges and 5 gold worth of fabric and other materials to create an artificial limb for a creature over 4 hours. It functions as a normal limb, except it provides no sensation such as touch or heat. And over a week, it slowly transforms into a natural replacement. The Mad Alchemist's Tome. By using it to craft wondrous items or constructs, you spend half as much time and gold on materials. The tome functions as a manual of golems that can create any of the golems listed and does not burn and disappear after use. If you create a golem and already have one, the previous golem stops functioning and falls apart. Each creature that takes damage or recovers HP by the effect of a wondrous item you made using this has that amount increased by your intelligence modifier.
That's for Captain. Tosses it to the back.
Yeah, that's definitely for Captain.
The Megaphone, known as the Loquacious Megaphone, has 10 charges and recovers 1d6 plus 4 at dawn. Oh, I didn't finish writing that in a decent way. So it has different things that cost different charges. It has an effect that's basically Bardic Inspiration and costs 2 charges to do it. It does it at a d12 bonus. As a bonus action and 2 charges, you can have an ally use its reaction to attack and add 2d6 to the damage. As a bonus action in 1 charge, a creature is forced to make a wisdom save or move to and attack you on their next turn. 2 charges and an action. Creature has to make a wisdom save or be frightened for 1 minute. It can make the save again at the end of its turn. 1 charge. You can rally up to 6 creatures of your choice within 60 feet. They each gain 1d12 temporary hit points. It costs 3 charges.
Why do we have so much loot?
I mean, it's only like 6 items. You can also just speak through it, and it can make your voice up to 4 times louder. The big one. Spend 5 of those 10 max charges to unleash a wave of rippling sound in a 15-foot cone. Creatures in that area make a dex save for half damage, or on full damage, 8d6 thunder. Zero Gravity Cloak. When you raise the hood, it sheds bright red light out to 30 feet, dim light out to an additional 30. As an action, you can become incorporeal. While you're incorporeal, you have resistance to all non-magical damage and all bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage, even magical. You can also move through creatures and objects, treating their space as difficult terrain, and can stop in the space of another creature or object. You can use it to be incorporeal up to 5 minutes per day. If the effect ends while you are in space with another creature or object, you become corporeal and are moved to the closest unoccupied space, taking 1d6 bludgeoning damage for every space you move.
Jesus. So, since I did my plot point, though, what was that?
Your plot point basically let you know how much shit you were in? That was pretty much what it did.
Oh.
I will copy-paste that over into the rewards section tonight or tomorrow, but it is time to go raid. We are going to raid Nyx tonight. Let me make sure I type that in correctly. There we go. We're going to go raid Nyx. And next week, no D&D, as it is religious ceremony for me. We'll be back in 2 weeks, though, to pick up with where we left off. Pious standing on the edge of that valley, and all of you realizing Pious is not at camp as you start to look through this loot and divvy it out. So, everyone, thanks for joining us. I love you all. Bye-bye, Kupo.